No problem. Can I just chip in? Can I just make my own
Go
submission
ahead. Go
before?
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you see this case. Like sometimes I used to think like, okay, can I just? Sometimes I just think like backing off because the way this case is going now is like they don't. I don't even know how to put it, but let me say it this way. You see, Lagos State government and police of Lagos State, they know exactly the right thing to do concerning this matter because
My
even though
brother,
we
at the end of the day, justice will prevail. There's no doubt about it.
I
Justice,
pray.
it will
I pray
prevail.
so. I pray, but like it might not come easily. It might not come easy or it might not come now because people will get fed up at some
It
point.
will be
Because
easy and it will come now in Jesus' name.
we pray so,
Amen.
amen. I pray like everybody are praying like that because the way they are doing things,
Easy. Let
okay,
me request
let's look
again.
at it this way. Please, okay.
Okay.
He's back.
Okay. Let me
Talk.
move. Continue. Okay.
Just for the
Okay.
problem.
I think he left again. Okay. Let look it this way. Okay. Mohbad before his demise, he made a petition, put people's name, and submitted the form to the police. What did they do about the case? Nothing. Now, Obelegus is petitioning everybody and they are arresting people immediately. Even like Ferron, according to them, he just even went to the station to do something. Then from there, they arrested him and show him some video he made, whatever. So if police could arrest people like that, like Arifa and others, then what is stopping them from arresting the
You know
main
what?
suspect?
It's a fight. You know what? It is a fight. Let it go on. It is. Let it.
Yeah,
Something will aggravate something. Something
yeah,
will root
yeah,
something out.
yeah. And I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Okay, what is stopping police in arresting those people that were with Mohbad 24 hours before his demise? And let me, okay, like, what is stopping police from arresting the people that everybody are suspecting, both from the driver, the two driver that drove them to the show and come back to the house, to the everybody inside that car? Till today, they have not made any arrest.
Even
Okay,
everybody in that house. Not even
yeah,
the car alone. Everybody in the house.
that's what
Do
I'm
you know?
saying.
Do
I
you
said
know? Do you know? If
everybody.
you want to fight with a mafia, this case is like a mafia case now.
It
Those
is.
people we are fighting
It
is a
is.
mafia. So we have
Yeah,
to use
yeah.
our brain. God will give us justice because
I'm
to
going
fight with
somewhere.
mafia is not easy. All
I'm
Let
going
him.
politicians in
Let
somewhere.
him
Nigeria, they're
land.
all
Let him land.
mafias.
Yeah.
I'm
You
telling you,
see,
it's mafia case we are fighting.
this
This one
case,
is not
this case,
justice case now.
yeah,
It's we
this
that we
case,
fighting justice. We are fighting the
yeah.
mafias. They got the money. We are gathering money to bring something out. But those mafia have money. But I know one day God will give us justice. I will never
Amen.
back. I will never back.
No, no.
Anybody that want to
Amen.
back, God will give us justice. If
Amen.
I will say
Amen.
I want to
You see,
back, I will not back because I fight
I'm
this
going.
fight for 8 months
I'm going
now.
somewhere. I'm going somewhere on that because
Please let him land.
it's
Let him
now
land,
it is
please.
now clear. It is now clear to everyone that we are not fighting only Wumi or only people in the house. We are fighting people, big people. Even we are fighting Lagos State government at this junction. Not only mafia, whatever. It's mafia with Lagos State government. They are working together, and we are fighting all of them. We don't have money, we don't have anything, but public, we are like, let me say, nobody can fight public and win if we are serious in this fight. And I used to say in every platform that why can't we just, because me personally, I want us public to expose Lagos State government and the police in their doings on this case. Why, how are we going to do that? Is by, because I told Lenchi the other day and he said that they've already made some process on that. Like, why can't we try in our possible best to write all these international news outlets, all these big one, to do documentary on this matter. We will give them every details they needed. We will show them. We will narrate the story from the beginning, from the day Mohbad went to the police station and write the statement, and write the petition, to all the names from there till today. Then we will tell them everything. Then from there they will take over the case. They will show it on their platform. They will show it on their TV, and then all the whole world will see what is happening in Lagos State.
Sorry for interjecting. Have you seen the article of Mohbad, the recent one? It's everywhere. Even the what do you call it? 24 Hours France picked it up. They've narrated everything from there. Most of the station, they analyze there. But because some people are adamant, they believe that they are on top of the case, they can do anything. Look at what happened recently. Iyabo Ojo came out and said, yes, kò ní ṣe DNA because Bukky Jesse discovered Iya Mohbad's house. And she used the opportunity to pass the message, but yes, kò ní ṣe DNA. So that is to say,
Lenchi, kò ní ṣe DNA yẹn. Iyabo Ojo máa sọ pé kò ní ṣe DNA yẹn because CACOT kan náà ni wọ́n dìjọ wà.
Thank you.
Wọ́n dìjọ wà CACOT.
Then who is Iyabo Ojo? Who is Iyabo Ojo?
Àwọn gangan wọ́n pẹ̀lú gbogbo wọn náà máa mú. Nítorí mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo ní pé mo ní ibi táwọn èèyàn ò rò lọ. Nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ń tọ́ka sí wípé at the end of the day ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́ni tí wọ́n máa rí wípé yes òun ló ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn.
God bless you.
Secretary sílẹ̀.
God bless you. You see what you just said now.
See, the moment you realize that every one of them, including Babao, you have to investigate them and find your own truth, the better. That is
Right.
everything,
You are very right.
including Baba. I said something yesterday when they were saying they are shifting and the embalming, blah, blah, blah on Adura. I said, if Adura wants to go for it, let him go for it. If you find anything incriminating about Baba, petition him, do whatever you want to do with him, arrest him if possible. Then they will question him and ask what is right or wrong. No, I'm coming the faithful. I'm calling faithful God, please. Sorry. If you find anything incriminating about anybody, there's nothing like like what Muyiwa will say, until you ìyàwó wa ni, ìyàwó yín ni kíni.
Imagine nonsense.
This is a murder case. In this case here, this person is not coming back again. And this case is all about them. This thing can be anybody. And it's not even the family that brought this case to the public. It's the public that even brought the case to the government. We are the one that were clamoring for it. It's not about the family anymore. This is about everybody in the country. So you can't tell us that if Ìyàwó wa ni until Ẹjọ́ wá dọ̀rẹ́ or this and that. You can't be giving us all those things. If you find anything incriminating about Baba, petition him. In fact, arrest him if possible. Then he will come and say his own. Let everybody work out saying as easy as that.
Okay, let me chip in for the Delona. Okay, like that, what is stopping them from arresting Iya Adura since all this while? If Baba is also serious, I so love that man. Even from the day one, I've never bashed that man, Baba Mohbad. Even when everybody was like bashing him, why he went to go and bury his son, so whatever, I've never come out and bash him. I was just watching, like, let me see where this thing is going to. But now, I've been like, everything that this woman has been saying all this while, why Tiwọn Law arrest Iya Mohbad? At least if they can arrest one or two of those people and lock them in, the truth will come out. Because they will not go down alone. They will say, okay, this is what I know, this is what I know. Now, and I know, this Iya Mohbad, she knows a lot of things about this death of her son. She knows things. Even though if she was not there or if she was there, I think some people would have tell her this is what happened. You understand? But this woman has been coming out and saying a lot of rubbish about the Baba, saying a lot of controversies, but still she's still working freely.
Let me quickly clear something. There's this commenters. He said Baba was not in the house. But yes, we know Baba was not in the house. This is a criminal case. We are not saying Baba is a suspect or it can be anybody. It can be anybody at all. The only innocent person around that case is Liam. That's the only innocent person. It can be anybody at all. We are
He
not
might
saying
not,
we are not saying it's Baba that committed the
might
crime.
not be innocent. Even Liam might not be innocent. I can say this for fact because the motive can be Mohbad killed because of Liam or whatever. So it's also a suspect. So
No, he's not a
everybody,
suspect.
Oh
He's
no,
not a
no, no, no,
suspect.
no,
everybody,
no.
It's the
That
mother that
child
is
is not a
suspect.
suspect.
Please, the
yeah,
child is not
everybody's
a
a suspect
suspect.
until
It's a
proved
minor.
guilty.
So
Don't
he's a
bring the
minor.
child
That child is not
along
suspect.
at all.
He was
He's
not.
the only
He never fought for
innocent.
that.
He's an innocent
No, like
soul.
come on, Leon case matter for this matter. Leon is innocent. Let me tell you something. Look,
He's
see
innocent.
Arifa.
That is innocent.
To tell you this case is tough. Look, Arifa, they arrest Arifa because of bullying. Arifa is still there. It's going to 1 month. Arifa is still there. What are we saying? Who
And
does that?
they arrested Pharaoh because of what?
It's the same thing I'm trying to say. That 2 people they arrest. Arifa is going to 1 month plus now. They can't even bring Arifa out. Okay, you
And
people,
now
let's
Westo is
to tell
on
you
the
this.
run.
There is tough
We
people
are
in
not
this
saying
case.
Baba is a suspect. Or Baba is not part of the. We are not saying Baba is a part. She is just saying it. It's just saying. It's just saying that
Delona,
all we
Okay.
want is
sorry.
justice.
The Lotte.
Yeah. Yep.
Interrogating Baba might even give us who by Mohbad, right? Baba has a lot to give us the pointer. And right now, Baba is doing the right thing. Now, let me talk about the environment. And this is where the whole story is taking a new direction, a new tone entirely. It's giving us the pointer to the motive why they embalm Mohbad at home. Right. From the hospital, Wumi, Adura, Darosha were the leaders of those people who took Mohbad to the hospital. After he has confirmed being dead, you were medically advised to go and deposit the body in the morgue. But you have a motive of taking this man back home.
Okay. Like you see this case the way it's going now. Maybe after we find the justice, there might be even maybe Mohbad died not even because of all the things we are thinking. Maybe it's because of something else, and the people that are behind it are not the people we are thinking of, but they might be involved or in one way or the other. But because the way this thing is going now, I'm suspecting a lot of
I'm
things.
still saying it, and I will still keep saying this. Yoruba will say Taba Fagbu, Bura Fagbu. Petition who you want to petition. If it's Baba, questioning, call him in for questioning. Like what Faithful God is saying, I understand where he's going. He said they were advised to take the body to the morgue, but for their own, I don't know for what reason, they take him home to embalm. Why? When you are medically advised to go and deposit that body in the mortuary, you didn't go there straight. You went home to go and embalm, and also you came to your social media platform to say that
they are
to take the credit.
He's
Hold
hiding
on.
something.
You came online on your social media and to take the medal and say that I was the one that embalmed this guy. You think we forget about that? But now they call him in for questioning. They are now changing the story again.
Sorry. You see, when
No,
they were the leaders, that took this guy home, those people that Mohbad is there in the car, they are conspirators. If Baba have petitioned whoever embalmed his son, it became a criminal offense to Adura, who has consented to that crime at this stage. Officially, Adura has committed a criminal against the state for tampering with Mohbad's body. Now, who are the people who were there? How old are you, Adura? You are 21-year-old.
Who taught you how to embalm? Did you go to school of embalmment? Do you have a certificate? How do you come about embalmment? How do you come about the salt? Baba said they put wool on his nose. They got it, they said no wool. Meanwhile, Baba said he meant over 100 people in the house. He named them Ayan, Mohbad's friend. This guy will be called for questioning to tell you, when you got to, did you see Mohbad boy say yes? Did you see Kotsi in his nose? Yes. Definitely they will know that Darosha or Adura, one of them is lying. Now, everyone who live in that house, they are conspirator. They will be charged for conspiracy. Adura already is going to 15 years. That is the charge, number one. He's going to, he's
Number
not going
one,
to dodge
and
this.
number
Yes.
one, and for conspiring to
Yes,
kill his
now,
brother,
so
that's another
conspire
jail
against,
term.
God
So
bless you, be saved.
he
So
yeah.
now, what you need to do, what we need to point out is to bring these people to court first as suspect. As it stands now, Wunmi is a witness, is not yet a suspect. Will you be a suspect in another case, the case of embalmment, which is a criminal case already? So Wunmi, you were there, the wife. You took your husband there to the hospital. You brought him there. You took him back home. Why do you consent for your husband to be embalmed locally by his own younger brother without informing the parents? You see, we've already gotten what we needed in this case. Police cannot cover it any longer. And this is where the case is turning to
That is
another
tampering
thing,
with evidence.
which is
They
there's a
tamper with
motive.
they
There's a
tamper with
motive.
evidence.
Why you do this? What is the motive? We were expected police to detain Adura at this moment at the station. On that day, he consented to that crime. But they did not. They allow him going back home so that they will say they are still investigating. No problem. But as it stands, he has consented to that crime. That he embalmed his elder brother. Who are you? Did you inform your mother? Did you inform anybody in the family? Who taught you how to embalm? And everyone who was there where he did this, they will be brought in for conspiracy. Now, when they get to, if these people are able to go, you know, all this while police shielded them, they didn't bring them in as suspect. But the embalming case now is bringing them in as suspect, and they are going to be interrogated in the court. So it's a state matter. And if you look at Spendy's statement, not corroborating with Wunmi already have a big issue hanging on her neck. The only thing that will bring, that can allow this to go scot-free is when Baba himself say, Shejomo. And he won't say that.
Even if Baba say, Shejomo, Ejo ti dejo public.
No, public is in Shejo. Baba go near right. Baba
Baba
no.
ma sọ pé Baba ma sọ pé òun ò ṣẹjọ́ mọ́.
Yes, because
Àwa
already
fẹ́ ṣẹjọ́ o.
it's against the state.
Baba go le sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Yes. So the issue now is, let's point our finger across to the embalming case, Wunmi, and against pending statement. Because Wunmi never mentioned in her statement that she fought her husband to the house. That when they got home, there was a loud noise by what Spendy said from the apartment. And
You know one thing with
let
this
me add
thing.
this, the Lord. I want to stop now. Now, the chief embalmer, who is the Adura now, said, I went to give my brother his phone around 12 o'clock the next day. The hand that took the phone from you, did you see your brother? He said no. You said you only saw a hand. So Wunmi, Adura does not know his brother's hands, who live with him for more than 12, 14, 15 years. Different from the wife's hand.
All
You
those
cannot run
ones
away
that
from
scam,
this.
all those things are
They are
nonsense.
nailed themselves. Let me rest a bit. Someone could continue.
You know one thing that is surprising me is that in this day and age, Wunmi said she had a baby in Alagbo with Alagbo. You understand? Where did Wunmi? Where did she go for antenatal? You know, Alagbo will not register a baby. You understand? Àbí eléwé ọmọ àbí kí náà ti ń pè wọ́n. They will not register a baby. if they want to check, they have to check the maternity and the paternity of that baby, Liam. I'm telling you that baby Liam is a conspiracy. Conspiracy. I tell you the fact. And from where? From Shekpeteri and their group. In order, this one is in order to get somebody.
Now it shows that, according to what you just said now, that Mohbad's case is premeditated and homicide.
Premeditated.
You understand? Because
Premeditated.
like what one woman,
Premeditated. When they
He
talk
said it's
about
premeditated
when they talk about DNA, who it's like they want to die. They want to die.
you see,
When they talk
two
about the
days
DNA, it's
ago,
like they want to die. They want because from that DNA is where the whole thing will come out. Check the maternity and the paternity of that baby. The
to make
maternity
Iyabo
and the
Ojo,
paternity of that baby.
to make Iyabo Ojo to come out and say that Wunmi is not going to do any DNA. That
I'm telling
alone,
you, it is conspiracy. This conspiracy has been there for long. Is to get rid of somebody. Is to hit somebody. I'm telling you the fact. It's conspiracy.
let me bring this thing up here. 2 days ago, Susie for Justice. Was it Susie for Justice? Maybe. She said that according to her own finding, that they should go and check the maternity of Liam. This Liam
Maternity
also
and paternity.
and paternity both.
Maternity and paternity,
Um,
both of them. If
both.
they really want
Because
to,
the
if they
way
really want
the
to
way
deep, if they want to go into the root of this issue, they should check both paternity and maternity. I'm
you
telling
know
you,
what
there's
you know
a
what I
lot.
believe you know why I
There's
believe
so
that
much a lot.
why I believe that
This
lady.
is conspiracy. It's premeditated. They've been planning. They use this boy
They plan it for a long time.
in order to destroy some people. They use killing Mohbad to destroy some people. They have intention of destroying Mohbad because his star is shining, and because he had problem with people. The people he had problem with. I said this thing is premeditated. I'm telling you the fact.
100% is premeditated, and that woman said that according to her own finding, like that Liam might not be for even Wunmi. And I sat down and I think deeply. Okay, they did not see the placenta. They did not see
No placenta.
no
No
placenta.
placenta. No
Wunmi did not register
registration.
it.
No registration. I born my baby in Alago house.
Hey,
Let's solve the puzzle now.
no placenta,
Let's
no
solve the puzzle.
registration,
The
no
puzzle is
nothing.
already there. Let's connect the dots.
Let us think. Let us sit down and think deeply. This boy,
Connect the dots. Let's connect the dots. I'm telling you. No, she call herself Gen Z. Gen Z at this 21st century.
24.
Eh? We
The
not
baby.
we not register ourselves in a hospital.
In
We not do
hospital.
scan. We not.
That's
we
what
not
the woman said that Wunmi to provide to us which hospital she registered for Atlanta, which hospital
Which
she was
hospital?
going for checkup.
The most illiterate that does not even have money. They don't have money at all. They will go to general hospital.
To go to the hospital
They will go
to
to
register.
general hospital to have their baby.
But Wunmi cannot provide nothing, even
They
placenta
will
and
go to
nothing.
general hospital. Me, I tell you,
No.
this thing is already connected. I'm telling you the facts. It is already
And now,
connected.
I'm believing now that Iyabo Ojo is
No placenta. No
Iyabo
placenta.
Ojo is
No. She's the engineer.
yeah.
Shepeteri.
I'm thinking that Iyabo Ojo is the number one, is the main engineer on this
I'm
matter.
telling you, she's the forefront.
She's the forefront, and there's something to it.
Forefront. She's
And and again, she want to use Mohbad deaths
he's the
to finish
forefront
Naira
of
Marley also. And even Naira Marley too, if he's clever, he's supposed to do his own finding and tell the public what he know about. But maybe there's some, maybe I don't know, because this thing now is just they are just doing like abracadabra. People don't even know where to go to or whatever. Because Naira Marley sometimes will suspect him, sometimes will think maybe he's innocent. So I don't even know.
Okay,
Because
if the baby is surrogate, yeah, if Wunmi is surrogate, if she's surrogate mother, then why does she want to use the surrogate son to pack somebody's property?
claim somebody's property.
So somebody said she's surrogate. If it's surrogate, you shouldn't use the baby to take somebody's property.
So somebody, okay, me, because me, when I'm talking or whenever I'm in a panelist, I don't read comments. If he says Wunmi is a surrogate, whatever, then why is he using the boy to take over a Mohbad property? When this boy was alive,
That is thief.
you see, when the boy was alive, Wunmi did not even allow the boy to take care of the father and the mother nicely. Now they kill the boy. Now he still want to take over the property again, and they think that God will not punish them, all of them, from Iyabo Ojo to everybody that are involved in this matter. Who does that? They kill the boy. They did not allow the boy to take care of the father and the family perfectly. Now the boy died. Now they still want to take over the property again and share among themselves. And they think there's no karma. How do they sleep at night? I don't even know. How do they sleep knowingly the evil they've been doing all along? What kind of heart these people have? I have to ask myself.
Sorry, can I quickly ask? This police toxicology, they said it was ready about 2 weeks ago. It's going to be 3 weeks now. How long more are we
Imagine.
going to wait for them to find an expert? Because I think they're just fooling us. How
They
can
are
they?
still looking for a person that will interpret
Lagos
it
State,
for them.
Lagos State said they paid them September last year for these tests. And up till now, they don't have an expert to interpret the results. The 10 weeks is over. It's now almost 13 weeks now.
Now, it's like they said they give more 4 weeks, I think. Why are they postponing? What is going on? The reason why I've been saying this, that okay, let's do this, let public, we can donate the money, let's go to CNN or whatever, let's write the documentary, let them expose Lagos and Nigeria entirely, how they handle cases. Let us expose Lagos State government. You see, before I used to respect Sanwo-Olu, but since that Mohbad case, the hatred I have for that man is going every day by day. Because how can you, as a governor of a state, this thing happen, the case that is so straight, the case that even me, I'm not a police or whatever, but if they ask me to handle this case, it cannot take me a month to uncover every nonsense they've been doing. Now the police cannot do nothing till today, almost a year. Oh, so people they'll be looking at Nigeria and laugh and look at these people. Is this how they handle things? Is this how they are in their country? Somebody died in the house, they cannot arrest anybody. And somebody that just making a statement of fund for doing on social network, you are now arresting them for cyberbullying.
The dumbest thing Nigeria will ever do. Dumbest thing Nigeria will ever do.
No. So they are telling us that there are some people they are above the law in the country. So if someone like Mohbad, someone like Mohbad, that even a celebrity died and the case is going back and forth, what about ordinary people? And we are doing this so that it will not continue. We are doing this not because of it's not for only Mohbad, it's for everybody, all the youths coming up, so that this cannot repeat itself. But now they are doing like as if we are stupid or we don't know what we are doing.
Not just the youth, like they said, they are using older people for ritual now. Very soon they'll start using 50 and 60-year-old for ritual. All these boys that want to drive white Benz, because there's so many of them now, and that's all they want to do. They do colos and all these other drugs. Cocaine is so rampant in Lagos. So how soon before they start looking at age 30, 40, 50 to say, okay, you've spent enough on this earth?
Yeah, let's use.
Tired. Honestly, I'm tired. We already have those kidnappers already to contend with. Now these people as well. And the other time they said they were going into Abuja homes. Kidnappers.
You know, it was too much at the
It will be
time.
worse than that.
Nigeria is
Nigeria.
Today we are fighting.
We are
It will be
63
worse than
years
that.
old. 63 years
It will be
old.
worse
When
than
are
that. They will be picking them from the streets now. That is what Nigeria. That is what we want for ourselves. They will be picking people from marketplaces, from streets, everywhere, bus stop, picking them, using them for ritual. That is what people want. That is what anti-justice for Wunmi wants.
We are fighting for justice. Some people gagging up and fighting back. You see all these people, and these are the justice ones. They don't know what they are doing now. When the time comes, they will realize what they are doing is bad.
You know, it's like everything in Nigeria. You know, they will say petrol price. Sorry.
Somebody is making us.
They will say petrol price went up, full price went up, crime rate going up. Nothing ever comes down. Nothing ever comes
Can I
down.
say something?
Yeah, sure. Yes, Rama.
In life, what we all pray for is God should will us inner peace. But I can see everybody don't have that. I don't know why you people keep complaining about people's problem. These people are not your family. You don't even know them. And you're having headache every blessed day on this. If for
We have headache. We will have headache
But I
because
don't
it's
think you
it's our
guys-
future. It's
But
our
don't-
children's future.
If
We
you
will
want
fight
to
for
fight
them.
for your
We
children's
will
future,
fight for our future,
can you hold on,
children's
please?
future.
This
We
is not
cannot
how to go
continue
about
with
it.
all this rubbish
This is
people are
not how
doing.
to go. You
Killing
people are
people
talking as
anyhow,
if you are
killing people like
brainless.
chicken. We are not.
Look
We are,
at the way you are
we are
talking. You're
tired
talking
of
about
it.
environment.
We are
Talking
tired
about
Who
of
is
it.
this one?
You don't
You
even
just
know
come
what
here
you're
and talk
treating.
nonsense.
And you
Are we
don't
fighting
know
for only for
that.
Mohbad?
Hey,
We are not doing this for only Mohbad. We are doing this for future.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ nísinmi, ẹ̀yin lẹ nísinmi.
Ìwọ gangan ló stupid. Ìwọ and what happened to Mohbad? What happened to Mohbad? Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn ìyálà yìí ẹ̀. Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìyàn ẹ̀. Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ ẹ̀. Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìdílé ẹ̀. Because you are so stupid to talk like somebody is putting somebody's head. You are so useless. You are an idiot somebody.
Hold on.
Which truth? What truth are you saying?
Ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe gbogbo jẹ́ kó ṣe yẹn.
Kí ló fẹ́ ṣe? Kí ló fẹ́ ṣe for the past how many months? Kí ló fẹ́ ṣe? You are so useless of yourself. Woman, just get out of here. You are just you are an idiot. Get me out of here, useless woman. Useless woman. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí odò ìdílé ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ará bí ẹ̀ tó bá bí ọmọ ẹ̀ máa kú ni olórí burúkú ẹ̀dá. Useless woman. Gbogbo bá bí ọmọ máa kú máa lójú ni olórí burúkú. Bọ́sẹ̀ pa Mohbad ẹ̀ máa pọ̀ mẹ́. Bọ́sẹ̀ pa Mohbad ẹ̀ máa pọ̀ mẹ́. Bọ́sẹ̀ dàbà bá Mohbad láàmú yẹn máa da ìrẹ́ láàmú. Wọ́n máa dàbà bẹ́ẹ̀ láàmú. Wọ́n máa dọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ láàmú. Wọ́n máa dọ̀gbọ̀n ọmọ ẹ̀ láàmú. Oníṣòwò ní ayé ẹ̀ ògún ló máa pa ẹ̀dá olórí burúkú ẹ̀dá. Useless woman. Ogun kill you there. Idiot. Ogun padà níbi tó ayẹ olórí burúkú ẹ̀dá. Ayé òní dá wá sórí burúkú dànù ní olóko. Ogun kill you. Tó bá mọ̀ pàkó Mohbad wàá kú kó tó parí olórí burúkú. Gbogbo yín olórí burúkú yín. Tẹ́ máa pàkó Mohbad gbogbo yín. Ẹ ní mú ọdún ìjẹ yàrá yẹn bá olórí burúkú. Ogun kill you there. All of you that know about Mohbad death, all of you will not escape this year. All of you will die. One time, ẹ máa kú kó dànù ní òkú máa pa yín ọ̀fọ́ máa sẹ́yìn gbogbo ìdílé ẹ̀. Gbogbo ọmọ tó bá bí ilé yín, tó bá péjì mọ́ bá máa kú dànù. Gbogbo ọmọ tó bá ti bí ìdílé yín, gbogbo ọmọ tí ọmọ àti yálà yẹn bá bí, àwọn máa kú ní mẹ́rin lójú nínú fáìlì yín. Wọ́n ní tó Mohbad age. Àti wọ́n àtàwọn tó rẹ̀ àti gbogbo ọtẹ máa púpà kú Mohbad gbogbo ọtẹ bá ń bí nílé yín wọn ní tó èjì gbogbo ọtẹ máa fi kú dànù gbogbo ìdààmú tẹ́tẹ́ mọ́ bá Mohbad ó máa bá ọgbọ́n yín nídìí yín ìyẹn lórí burúkú ẹ̀dá ẹ̀ Any shori in a useless man being. What a nonsense. Just come and talk rubbish.
Come out and tell us. Look at how she's troubling the whole nation. Is it right? It's a criminal offense. It's a criminal. What she's doing is a criminal offense. Look at what she's doing to all millions of people.
It is not Wumi's fault. It's not Wumi's fault. Wumi doesn't have that power. Doesn't have that power to be doing all this. If not all these stupid people that are backing her up.
That's all we are asking for. How did Mohbad die? What happened? And she's saying rubbish.
This one just come and talk rubbish here. Full of nonsense idiots. Useless thinking. Foolish human being.
Àwọn ni wọ́n fúnra wọn nísìnyí. Ṣé wọ́n pè wọ́n sílẹ̀ ni? Ṣé wọ́n pè wọ́n sílẹ̀?
Yálà yẹ ta ló pè sí ta bá fura wa nísìnyí. Kí ló kàn bẹ́ẹ̀? What's our own concern?
She's Gen Z. I just checked her profile. She's about 23 years old. That's why she hasn't seen life yet.
43 years old. It's full of 43. It's full forever. Useless human being.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Duke.
How are you guys? Good morning, Lenchi. Been a while.
Do you know one of these deputy governor in Ondo State that the boyfriend used for money rituals?
Yeah, I remember the case.
Maybe they've killed an innocent.
See me now. I want to see me now.
Good morning. Good morning, Lenchi, and good morning, the panel. I came up because of the lady that came up earlier just now. And in as much that the host cannot know who is who, definitely it would bring people up to support this argument. And once you understand how people speak, you actually understand their level of intelligence. So just bear to what I heard us saying that I want your Fura wants me. How can you be coming up to tell that I want Fura wants me? It's just so dumb when you just have to listen to her. That means you won't go on me. You won't go what advice compare on go on me. That means you won't go on me. Yeah, because you could actually sit down and listen. You understand? But I believe that in these people are agents. They're sent around, to do all these things. And you can see that just within the time frame she came, there was a lot of curses. People started to get agitated, started cursing each other. Curse don't work. Are you only enough to shake me for you? You understand what I'm saying? Are you only, in short, I want to shake me for Lano.
Imagine.
And the way we're supposed to, I like the discussion this morning, is the way forward we have to look at. And the main thing that we have to focus on is not even the witnesses, it's not even the evidences, because we know that a baby of 6 months can look at all the evidences and say, oh, you are guilty. You are guilty. So now we know that we can't even do that. We need to face the authorities. How do you face the authorities? That's what we should be thinking about. And what people don't understand is we all have all these small allegiance. I want to wear allegiance to the government. I want to wear allegiance to to the police. They have all this small thing, and that thing in people's brain that that is exactly where our problem is. When we start to personalize, I have someone that can call to back me up.
My brother.
But you don't know that it's fair pay.
Yeah.
And then but my problem is the system is getting decay every day. Every single day. And it's not just the government. Please forget the government in this. It is the individual people. People are government. People make decisions. So as you are, àwọn kan kọ́lé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí tó dẹ̀ ń ba ìdílé àwọn èèyàn kan jẹ́. Ṣebí there was a governor that died in Ibadan or wherever he died. The house that he started building, did he finish it? Did he finish it? Do you know how much was sunk into that house? The governor in Kogi that carry 80 billion, they are paid in advance. In advance. Secondary school, as you saw you are
Secondary school.
secondary school
Imagine.
in advance. So you have to
In fact,
understand that the level of people we're dealing
with
in fact
government
for
money,
me,
with government
in
money,
fact,
not his own personal money.
let me tell you something. The fear for me is for Nigeria to change. You cannot single-handedly change people's mentality. It's either we kill them off. It's not a joke because I mentioned this thing. Power is not given. Power is taken. And it's not just taken. It's taken by force.
Yeah.
So if you're saying we want justice, bro, sis, you must be ready to die.
Duke of Indomina.
It's not a joke. Don't just sit down and just, at the end of the day, we need to keep this online going because this is what's sharpening us. We all come to sharpen each other. That is what we're doing. So people that are complaining that we're talking too much or we're wasting our time.
It's paining them.
It is paining them because we are not stopping. And the thing is, in as much as a lot of wala has happened,
and we will not stop.
With all the wala that's happened with different hosts, people are still going to come up. People are still going to continue to come up. They have started to wake giants that were sleeping. People that didn't know that they have that force. And then we have to start to gather each other out. The more you gather yourself, the more you know who are the people in your camp. Yes, that camp can be infiltrated by all these people. But before it got infiltrated, you people that share the same thing will come and help each other. The way Mohbad was killed, nobody, 15 boys, none of them shared anything with him. None of them shared anything with him. So now we know, I for sure will tell you for number one, it's not all police that are corrupt. But those two police the branches that are involved in this case are corrupt.
Exactly.
The head of that police station is corrupt. And we should mention the name.
Even the mortuary,
shame that name.
Mohbad is corrupt.
A name. You can actually shame a name to commit suicide. So àwọn ayé ò ní bá pé mọ́, àwọn ayé ò ní bá ṣe nǹkan mọ́, kò ní rẹ́ni bá ṣe, kò ní rọ́nà gbégbà.
Brother, thank you.
Do you think life is easy to live alone? You cannot live alone. Our full credence. If a pastor call himself a pastor, if you don't call him a pastor, he's not a pastor.
100.
So don't let us just get agitated by all these fools. Kids, they don't have brains. They don't think. Oh, they don't
have capacity.
Oh, so when you even pity, they can't think. And once we understand that the police, they're human beings. The human beings are the same people like you and me making decisions. The justice system are human beings. There's someone like me and you making decisions. Okay? The only reason Adedonye's case worked well was because the justice system or the judge that was there stood their ground. So all these things, yes, we'll go front, we'll go back. But my dear, anybody that wants justice, please, you be ready to give it all. It's not given. It is taken by force. So, Joe, we can talk. We're all learning. I learn from different people because we learn every day. You can learn from a child, you can learn from an adult. But I don't always put myself that I'm bigger than everybody. And no one single person can bring justice. No single person can bring justice. We are not just the only one fighting this justice. The people outside that are not even Nigerians are fighting this justice. The people that love Nigeria are fighting this justice. The people that have not even been to Nigeria are fighting to this justice. And in fact, the people that don't even know Mohbad are fighting this justice. So Mohbad is a messiah already. And every time we try to hide something, they add another person as a suspect. Every time they try to hide something, something else to fall back and injure them. Now they've added Adura. Now I know that when Adura went upstairs to give that phone, he actually embalmed the boy upstairs. Now I know that Adura was there. As women was stabbing the tummy, Adura was stabbing the neck. They have given us this narrative and we keep on spreading it. And I don't know how Adura now wants to come out and say, okay, now my music, come and listen to my music. Before he come and embalm me through his music.
Please follow Mr. Duke, please. Follow
so
him, please.
at the end of the day, they can't stop us. We're going to keep coming up. And even if the more they arrest more,
follow him,
me
please
myself,
follow
I'm going
him.
to come up. Because we are láti máa bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ tó gbogbo wa la bímọ. And please, let me now tell you where Nigeria is getting to sin, if you don't really understand. Because we always look at government as main problem. You can be rich. I hope you heard that story of Ọmọ Ọ̀dọ̀. Ẹnìkan tó gba ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ ó ní owó ó wá gba ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ó wá gbé 8 months or 9 months baby fún ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ó dẹ̀ lọ ta ọmọ ní 800,000. O lè make owó kó fẹ́ live good life o lè ní driver kó fẹ́ pa ẹ́ dànù. You have a doctor that ó lọ gbé ikùn ẹ fún pé ó ní arthritis ó ní kí ló máa ń pè tó máa ń tì sí ọ̀nì tó máa ń là tó máa ń yọ jáde yìí what's it called again? And the doctor remove your kidney in the process.
Appendix.
Is that government as well? You are in a system where people are desperate. Wọ́n á gba 5,000 lórí nítorí orí ẹ̀ wọ́n á gba 5,000. And we all have children. We all have children. We are not going to marry our children. We won't follow them anywhere. You will see that you can even see ohun tí wọ́n mú ẹ lọ sílé school olówó gan. Wọ́n á tún búlẹ̀ wọ́n lè búlẹ̀ kan pamọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Lagos State. Ó
ṣẹlẹ̀ dáadáa.
Tán pa ọmọ yẹn.
Bọ́ọ̀ ìtàn pa yẹn kọ́.
So àwọn ò tí ì mọ bí tí ilé ayé yìí ti máa kàn wá. Àkànṣe ń live ẹ̀ ni.
Bros, mo kàn fẹ́ sáré sọ nǹkan kan wo for those of you who think you are supporting either of the camp, prosperity ma judge everybody o. Nǹkan kan lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọ lọ́la o. Don't feel that you are secure. It could be you tomorrow. It could be anybody. That is why some people are on this justice. It's not like wọn ò níṣẹ́ o. Ìwọ tó ń bẹ́ kiri tí ẹ pé wọ́n lè fún ẹ lówó wọ́n lè má fún ẹ lówó tó ń spread tó ń misinform àwọn èèyàn kiri tó fi hàn pé you have the knowledge Google knowledge láti change mind àwọn èèyàn perspective àwọn èèyàn towards your cause or then try láti derail justice yìí. You all should remember that tí ìlú ò bá dáa bó lówó yẹn gan owó tó fún ẹ yẹn gan bó jẹ́ bílíọ̀nù ẹran ti burú di káṣàmù
àwa la dẹ́lẹ̀ jù.
olówó láti gbé plane olówó láti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kò lè jáde.
Look at the governor of Kogi. Ibi tó ṣe dé ó tún fi èèyàn síbẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀ yẹn tún dọ̀bálẹ̀ bàbá ó dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún governor. Yìí rírú ẹ̀rí you show yourself you esteem ó dọ̀bálẹ̀. You can imagine the Kogi governor planned it well. So it is not something you tún fi ẹlòmíì rọ́pò kí ẹ tún máa continue legacy òun.
Bàbá mi ẹ jọ one more thing please one more thing kí n tó gbàgbé. And for us ẹ jọ torí Ọlọ́run if you are contributing one way or the other ẹ jẹ́ àwa bí a ṣe máa contribute bí ìlú wa ṣe máa dá ẹ jẹ́ a máa rán wa létí ká máa wà consciousness wa ká máa wake ká máa jí ká máa sọ fúnra wa gbogbo ebi ń pààyàn ó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ nílùú nǹkan everybody ń fèsì náà ni please kí ìlú bá lè dá ni ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wo pé kí ìlú bàjẹ́ olówó lè ní olè di tálíkà lọ́la ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má bàálù jẹ́ tán ká gbà pẹ́ṣẹ̀ gbogbo wa ni victim ni gbogbo wa education wa ò dá láti lẹ̀ wọn ò kọ́ wa láti lẹ̀ ni ẹni tó ní lọ́ọ̀kì lé ọpọlọ ẹ pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú opposition pẹ̀lú wọ́n tó fi ipò wà right pẹ̀lú ẹ tó wà right course ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ àti ẹ forgive ara wa tí o bá ṣẹ̀ kó gé ká ẹ kó lọ sẹ́wọ̀n kó ṣe pé kó tijú nígbé bébí ìwọ pẹ̀lú yàn kan wà fracas wípé nítorí ẹni wà ní káàpù yìí mo láti ṣe káàpù yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ please kò sí value mọ́ ni.
No, you see all this camp started is because of all those bunch of idiots. Because what we are fighting for is not about me It's not about you. It's not about anything. But it's not because it's Mohbad. We are doing this because this thing will stop happening in our society. Then Ikadele was okay. Agbalagba at the age of 43 years. Come here to tell us that we don't have anything to do or whatever. I don't live in Nigeria, but I have family back home. So if Nigeria is good to everybody, a lot of people living abroad, they are planning to go back home. Imagine.
Àwọn ọmọ wa máa lọ Nàìjíríà, àwọn ọmọ wa máa gbé Nàìjíríà. A fẹ́ ìlú rere fún ìlú.
Fún ìlú wa náà.
A fẹ́ kílù wa dàbí ibi táwa náà wà báyìí. Táwa náà máa proud rí pé kíní. Ṣé generation ló máa sọ? The generation that we are breeding nísìnyí, òun ló máa sọ. And ṣé táwọn ọmọ bá ń ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, kó má bá wọn wí.
Okay.
Kó jẹ́ kó máa para wọn káàkiri.
Imagine, let me tell you something. I watch a program. I watch a crime program. That program, there's these 3-4 ladies just died, and the car was inside the river. Those family, they are not from Canada. They live in Canada, but they are from Pakistanis. The wife, the parents, everybody in that family, they are from Pakistanis. But when the incident occurred, they found the car inside the dam. Then the four people inside that car, they are all dead. You know what the Canada government did? Canada police. They brought them out. They started their investigation. Do you know who killed those people? It is the father and the son of that family. They are the one who killed those people. Why? Because the children, they start to misbehaving because they are now living in Canada. They started to following guys, whatever. So the father got angry. Then he make his own plan with his own first son. They killed those 4. They killed their mother and the 3 children. 4. Why Canada government does say, I know this is a family matter. These people, they are not even from Canada, so we don't even need to further our investigation. But they make sure they want to know the cause of the death, and they make sure they find out that this is the cause of the death, and they arrested the father and the son. You see, now this thing happened in our own country, and we are fighting for not to repeat itself, so that the rich people, they will not be feeling proud like, yeah, we can do something and go scot-free. And some people are coming to side them. Some people from the same Nigeria are coming to say, yes, what they did is right. Yeah, even though, can you imagine, there's 2 different occasions when 2 of those people that are fighting those anti-justice come to Paparano platform and said to our face that who the fuck is Mohbad? One, her name is Bolly B. He came to that platform the other day where we are discussing about Mohbad. She now said that why everybody is talking, if Mohbad died, then is he the only person that first died? Then who the fuck is Mohbad safe?
Tolani sọ pé Akutu
yeah. And Tolani, the same thing. Tolani. Those are the 2 names I could remember. I don't know, maybe another one, but I remember Tolani and Bolly B. Tolani also came to Paparano platform and tell us that who the fuck is Mohbad?
Mr. Ismail. Hello. Yeah. See, one thing you need to understand is that these people are set out to build this thing.
Yeah.
You get it. They just need to buy time. That is what they are doing. I'm praying that as time goes on, the tension and everything noise goes down, so that they should forget the case. You understand? I don't know about the CTC, whatever that is going on, but all what I've read, there are so many inconsistencies in the account of the girl. You get me? I'm not saying she was the one that killed her husband, but what I'm saying is that it is not clear. It is so obvious that she is hiding something.
Sadiq, let her tell us what happened 24 hours. Let her tell us.
My sister, she doesn't even.
Nobody is saying that she's the one that killed Mohbad. People are now saying it because of her quietness, because of her not coming out to tell us what she knows.
My brother.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have to tell us. It is not like an option for her to say it or not. It is the job of the police to investigate this thing. This is a clear case. A very clear one.
And simple case, safe.
And a very simple one. And if you look at the way the case is going, it's very simple and straightforward. Don't forget the spokesperson of the police when he talked. When I think was he on this man's this thing show? What's his name? Brekete. They asked him that the police wasted time to start the investigation. Do you know what the guy said? The guy said, no matter what, as a criminal, you are going to leave some this thing. What's it called? Some stuff. Shall you get? So
Evidence.
Thank you. It is so obvious. Anything. Èmi ò sọ pé èèyàn kan ló pààyàn kan, but ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support kìíní blindly. Prosperity máa judge yín o. Ó máa judge yín o. Ẹ bímọ.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. All of them. God will judge them accordingly. Seriously.
Tábà tí ẹ wò pé àwọn kan ìlú òyìnbó ló wà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà Naija ń kọ́. Tí à ń jẹ yín, tí èèyàn kan lè oppress yín lọ́la. They don't support the
bad thing.
And if you look at it from the very onset, because the funny thing about this case was that we say download TikTok ni Mohbad kú. So I could remember it was this guy that first interviewed the man. What was this comedian name? Bobo tó máa ń ṣe police prank.
They go say OGB.
No OGB, no. There's this guy tó máa ń wọ bóyá paramilitary ní báyìí.
I cannot remember.
I
remember when Perkins went to interview Baba.
He was the very first person that did it. It was later on that Perkins now, the second day, the Perkins wọlé, and people twisted that interview if you listen to it very well, because Perkins ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé I think I can remember pé ìyàwó, it was in that first that narrative like ẹwọlé tí
Baba celebrating gbé.
Baba Stan gbé. The man now said, I'm trying to like remember. The man now said, mo gbé báyìí lọ, ẹ lọ wà káùntì ìyá, ẹ lọ wo gbé. Tó bá jẹ́ ìlú tó dáa, ibẹ̀ ni investigation ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ṣówó wà káùntì ìyá yẹn àbí kò sówó náà?
Kò sí ó bẹ́ẹ̀. Simple things.
Before voice notes, people were alleging that our thought before was that Naira Marley ló rán tòótọ́, because there's so much cook that story making people believe that bàbá ẹ̀ mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ tòótọ́. You know, the narrative just came. All of a sudden, we saw that voice note. And, you know, the question, èèyàn kan wà lé, wọ́n pa Osongbo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Then you still made that statement. Ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ ń wú ẹ̀. Wọ́n pọ̀ kú ẹ̀. Ó sọ pé ó fẹ́ tó bá ṣe díẹ̀ àbí tó bá give judgment ló ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀. Àdẹ̀wà nílùú tó lófin.
Mr. Sodiq, before I forget, that Lord slave or whatever, sorry, you know why that woman, I can think that, you know that why that woman came up to come and talk shit. It's because we are trying to bring another narrative. Like,
Benny.
You understand?
Sisterhood.
Yeah, they want us to forget that. that side.
Òun wà ní court kan náà pẹ̀lú gbogbo ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì gbogbo àwọn tó ń bàlújẹ́ yẹn.
Yeah, you see, the reason why she come and distract us is because of we are trying to go to the main problem, where the problem is, not even where people are just pointing. That is why she just have to come and distract us and bring all those rubbish. But you will not forget that boy, that Liam, is not for Wunmi herself. That boy is from somewhere, and they have to come out to tell the truth.
The sister has already given us an hint about it. She said, "What about if they mistakenly, if they mistake the child from the hospital?"
Exactly. That time when Karima came and tell us that narrative, so they all knows everything. So now that we are going to that side, they now have to come and distract us. You understand? You can continue, Mrs. Sadiq. You can continue.
I don't know you were here if when I talked about when I said something that this guy should just leave the name calling, what's his name, or the host should just leave the name calling behind and focus on the way forward. This is a very good case. You get Ọlọ́pàá náà. Ọlọ́pàá will tell you to do your. There's this popular Yoruba saying, "Oma washe fún yàn ni wọ́n bá yàn ṣe." Ṣé you get? So nǹkan tí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ní pé tó bá fún ẹ níṣẹ́, tó bá lè ṣe tó bá sáàkẹ́, if you go back to the person, á sọ fún ẹ pé òun bẹ́ẹ̀ wà nínà, ìwọ dẹ̀ ló mọ bó ṣe máa ṣe. So it is left for their own people to do their to clean up their side. Because táriwo bá lọ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n lè kọ́ máa adjourn case lọ́dẹ̀ máa gbàgbé ẹ̀. You get? So people should just, if there's any personal beef between anybody, just forget it. Focus on the cause that brought you guys together. Everybody ní level ẹ̀. Everybody ní normally gbogbo àwọn táwa mi báyìí sí tá bá pàdé lé ara lórí street. Ẹlòmíì gan kò tó láti kẹ́lòmíì. Ṣé you get? In terms of life. But tíyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ síyàn, I'm talking about me now. I don't really count all those things. You get? Anybody lè backbite ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti sọ níwájú mi kò kàn mí. So Lenshit should just forget what those guys have done in the past. You get? Bring your own topic. Do your own things. People would listen. People will add, contribute, suggest, do all these things. Àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní káàmpù bàbá yìí, àwọn ló ń ba gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́. Mo fẹ́ kọ́ rí mi pẹ̀lú bàbá. Èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ sọ jù. Èmi ni mo bàbá. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ni kò gbọ́. All those things.
Some of them, they are doing it on purpose. Maybe to gain popularity or money or whatever. They are doing it on purpose.
That is an average Nigerian mindset for you. You get? That is an average Nigerian mindset. So we just need to keep the fire burning so that nothing will happen. If you discover, if you observe, after spending, nobody is talking about spending again. He has said this thing, Moja. All of a sudden, people just forget about court cases. The court case. Corona.
Ìyẹn ló yẹ kẹ́ fi mọ̀ wípé àwọn people yìí, they are doing a lot of ogun. Wọ́n ń ṣe ogun big time. Wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ogun náà kún nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ìtorí ẹ̀ náà ṣe ń try láti dá everything rú. Seriously, wọ́n ṣe lásán náà. Ṣé o gbọ́dọ̀ tó jù sínú sàárè yẹn? Àdówó rẹ̀ fà ó gbọ́dọ̀ tó ṣe yẹn. Ṣé lélẹ̀ just say ordinary ni? Everyone say, but I need to say this. You see me?
Àwọn people yẹn wọ́n ṣe
tádó yẹn bá ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ò ní gbókù yẹn jáde.
Wọ́n ṣe palaba ogun.
Àwọn people yẹn ṣe gé ogun. Kí ló ń sọ yìí?
Ìyá Mohbad, ẹ rò pé ojú lásán ni?
Ojú lásán kọ́ ni ìyá bàbá fi ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn náà.
Ojú lásán ni woman yẹn fi ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn.
Sister,
Yeah, but that's what they're saying.
ó lè ní wickedness nínú fúnra ara ẹ̀.
sister.
Yeah, but that's not
Ó
called.
ṣojú lásán.
She's been manipulated with something. Yeah, you,
Man.
you have to understand. Ọmọ Yorùbá ni wá o. I dey believe pé Ògún wà. Muslim ni mí but mo believe pé Ògún ó wà. Because nǹkan tí mo ti experience ni nǹkan tó ṣe fẹ́ mi fún ara mi gan ni. So, torí ẹ̀ ni mo máa.
Kó gùn yẹn bá lè má mú yín. Ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe kínní kéèsì yìí, ó lọ́wọ́n tó ń pè. Ó lẹ́yìn tó wà in charge of the case. One CSP.
Compete fún wọn níbi. Because á yà wọ́n lẹ́nu gbogbo èpè tó ń ṣẹ́ yẹn. Àwọn ẹlòmíì tó ń ṣépè fún níbí báyìí tó ń ṣépè fún wọn mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ní má dárí kan.
Ẹ fún wọn lẹ̀.
Ibi tèmi ti wá ọdún àwọn bàbá tèmi àwọn ló dá Kristẹni sílẹ̀ ní ìlú yẹn o. Àwọn ní Baptist ni wọn, àwọn ló dá Kristẹni sílẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n bàbá mi kò fi wá ṣeré. So ẹni tó bá ní pé òun ṣe gbogbo ètò tó ń ṣe yẹn straight ó ń lọ sórí wọn padà ni má dárí kan.
Tó bá ṣépè fún ẹni tí ọ̀rẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ èpè yẹn máa padà sórí ẹni náà. Ìyẹn tí mo fẹ́ kán mọ̀ nìyẹn. Tó bá náà ń ṣépè fáwọn tí kò ń ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ wọn kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ èpè wọ́n á ṣépè fún wọn. Èpè yẹn ń padà sórí ẹ straight ni. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kán understand nìyẹn.
Ẹ rí gbogbo wọn at the end. Ẹ rí gbogbo wọn at the end. Honestly, ẹ rí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo wọn. Ẹ rí gbogbo wọn at the end.
The main thing right now is I think we should just be thanking Baba Mohbad for where we've gotten to right now. I know he has made some decisions of some decision in the past that has obviously messed some things up. But I think we should not take this 20 years old Gen Z. We shouldn't take them as a joke. Okay? When you're saying juju, well, the thing is, at the end of the day, we know how diabolical our people are. And for someone to forget to even mention some of the important things that happen on the scene, and I feel that there's no way you will see blood and forget to write in the statement. There's no way you will not mention that, oh, this body was embalmed, I saw cutting wool. You can imagine the guy walking 3 hours to go home, only for this stupid woman to be saying, oh, you understand the name? And you can see that they both share all their stupid lies. You can see that Wunmi said the same thing. Someone that went to a show, jumping up and down, all this exhausted, making money. And you are telling me the next thing is Ofewadobo. Show Yahweh ni baby.
Hey,
you understand?
Like
and then the point is, I don't waste my time because when I listen to you, I can note the sense your level of intent. As I am right now, I'm in front of a computer. I'm writing script. So we're not dumb. We're working. The main problem we have in Nigeria youth is they are lazy. You people might think Buhari was wrong when he said it. It is not. Everybody wants quick money. And it's not just the youth, the adults as well. It's when Nigerians leave Nigeria to leave border, that is when they get hardworking. Once they are in that system, everybody is waiting for a contract. Nobody wants to work. And that is why a governor can pay for secondary school to the billion. And Kogi is suffering right there. But the cotton transit, I want more TMA special.
Benny.
But I'm a gbá ọmọ ẹ̀ létí last ni. Wàhálà wọ́n máa bully ọmọ ẹ̀ létí last ni. And that's what people don't think. You can use this money to do everything, but money does not. It doesn't buy anything.
Wọ́n jẹ owó civil servant o. Ní state yẹn, how many years of owó civil servant?
You can imagine.
Same Kogi State, same Kogi State.
Wọ́n ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa jẹ lálẹ́.
They don't even know. And this guy has come, and you know my problem is, it's not for the fact that it's not for the fact that this guy is portraying himself as a young youth. You understand? It's the fact that Mutula wants to politician to support the Tofefiji president.
Imagine.
Tofefiji president. And now he's there running elters from, and there's still people backing him. We should check their integrity. a ní láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa shame àwọn èèyàn. Name has to make sense again. Not ọ̀rọ̀. Right now, you see all our politicians, wọ́n kàn máa tó mọ́tò jọ. No sense of, no brain. Wọ́n máa jí láàárọ̀, wọ́n máa rìn iwájú mọ́tò, wọ́n máa ya picture. No sense.
Wọ́n máa ṣe fídíò níwájú picture níwájú mọ́tò.
No common sense.
No common sense.
So you have to understand that these people are kids. Even they might be 60, they are dumb. They can't think. If you give them something, owó yẹn, wọ́n máa lọ bury ẹ̀. Irú wọn ló ń bury owó. They can't work for it. They don't know what to do to multiply it. So we have to understand where this issue is. Nigeria is full of lazy people, mostly lazy, looking for advantage, taking advantage of other people. Nigeria no ma take advantage tó ma ní pé òun lórí ẹ̀ ni mo sáré lo fast one ni. Fast one ni ṣíwó ló ń lò.
Tó ń láìkì nìyẹn. Ìwọ náà fẹ́ kọ́ lórí ẹ̀ tó gbé
lórí ẹ̀ ni mo sáré gbé mọ́ra. And then people look at that like, oh, boy, fast, sharp man. And then you see all these British celebrities that they can't even you have to understand, I don't respect all these people about go millions so they go put down. Go and look at the guy that died that built 10 billion house. 10 billion.
Never stay for a year in that house. He died.
Not even a year. He didn't even live in that house. They only did the opening.
Vanity of vanity. All is vanity.
And you have to understand that and when you only make without trying to make another man feel down. That is, we thought man get gratitude to one here. Oga me. You see an old man, Tony Hulori, to my 20, almost 16. Oga, sir. All this rubbish.
I'm about down.
All this rubbish in the name of killing. So you have to understand, people are really it's about to judge in Nigeria and and that's why I tell you, I don't believe that Nigerians living in Nigeria can change Nigeria. I believe people that have been outside, that have been exposed, can come and start sharing that knowledge with people in Nigeria and tell them reason why this should be, why that should be. Imagine all the churches, all the top churches, none of them has come out. But they always try to remind you about your tithe and offering. None of them have come out.
The boy is a smoker. The boy is not a church.
None of them have come out. You know?
So right to live.
This thing was planned. Forget about what we're going to tell you. It was planned.
The boy is a Christian, not church.
Baba Mohbad gbẹ̀yìn wọlé. He won't know all these things. He caught them in the act. He caught them in. They were going to bury him. Yes. And now you can see the bloody family, even though they are not. I don't call them a family because now I doubt that Adura that disown his father. You disown your father. Now you think that father will come and save you when you embalm your own brother.
Even Blessing, the first child, she's not saying nothing. It's all this why. What's the meaning of this?
I won't even blame her. You understand? She has her own family issues. If Blessing doesn't say anything, we are Mohbad's family. Leave Blessing out of. We are Mohbad's family. They didn't know us before. But if you check my name now, there's Aloba at the end of it. So me, Fekama, let's talk about how we're going to change our mindset. Because problem Tani is mindset. You might be rolling with somebody right now. Give her out to need. You might start a business with someone right now. Profit. You might want to create comfort for yourself now. I'll tell you a story. A gate man, Jesus, a gate man was put in charge. But wo mi ní sílérè ayé o, but tó bá ti rẹ́ni tó fẹ́ bá mi tà ilé yìí, màá send àwọn èèyàn kó máa bá mi mú wọn kiri. Do you know this gate man called his landlord that he saw someone? Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ pa landlord, ó dẹ̀ pa.
Can you imagine?
And do you forget that people come? There was a lady that came and the driver that she hired collect her money, kill her and bury her. Because she bad Tony. So you can go to Nigeria and police might stop you for 15 naira and kill your enemy. It depends on that situation they are at that moment. So please, we will continue to talk because we're not going to let them shut us up. We're not going to allow them to shut us up. The main thing is we need to take it by force. And I'm not saying this, and people will say, oh, this guy is not ready. My dear, I am ready. But problem turning in Nigeria, especially Yoruba, and then
my brother, sir, story of my life. Ibi tí mo wà ń bí nínú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹni tí mo trust jù tó yẹ pé ìwé tó fi lọ sí Nàìjíríà èmi ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó fi ṣe ìwé yẹn the same person ló lọ ìwé tí mo bá ṣe ló lọ sí Nàìjíríà ló fi mú picture mi àti orúkọ mi lọ sí abaláwo wípé kí n lè pé kẹfìtì kan sáà lè dàrú fún mi the same ọ̀rẹ́ Yorùbá tájọ wà ń bí tí mo help one way or the other. Imagine that. So I'm not even talking kò sóògùn àbí ẹ̀kẹ́ nǹkan tó fi ọpá pípì èmi.
Don't allow them to kill you.
Ìwọ ló ní gbà ó. Wọ́n ní kò dira forget about I'm a Christian I'm a Muslim tẹ́lẹ̀ before kíkí ní ẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mo believe pé everything tí ẹ bá ti gbàdúrà tó bá ti kírun tó bá ti kí 5 times with that pé mo máa ń kírun everything ṣé oògùn tó ṣe kò ṣiṣẹ́ ni ó ṣiṣẹ́ náà but after some time tí mo find out tí mo pèlé tẹ́lẹ̀ mi ò believe in all those things like but mo mọ̀ pé oògùn wà oògùn ṣe but ọ̀tìgbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi ẹni tí mo mọ̀ lájọ máa ń jẹun tó ṣe sí mi fún alára ẹ̀ later táwa sọ everything fún mi tí mo wá mọ̀ pé gan ló ń ṣe kíní ẹ̀ èmi tẹ́lẹ̀ wá gbà wípé yes èèyàn wà ògùn dẹ̀ wà ayé wà.
So there is kingdom of darkness.
Kingdom of darkness wọ́n wà ògùn dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá sọ̀rọ̀ pa ìwà Mohbad. Let's talk about the person called Mohbad. I believe that this boy, out of nowhere, out of struggle, out of less of opportunity, out of I don't have any connection. This guy is now richer than all of us that are here on this platform.
Yes, we know.
This boy, if only was supported, stand to be one of the greatest artists. But do you know what problem is? Only Mohbad ò le tó. I don't know ẹni tó bí ọmọ tó wá gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ tó máa lọ punch ẹ̀ tó máa ní ó yá máa jà máa ṣe kinní kan. Mohbad ò ní gàgà. Mohbad kò burú kò ní streetwise. Oh boy, àwọn mélòó ni wa ló ń bí ọmọ ló ń train ẹ̀ kó ba lè máa ya wèrè ló ń fi àjíkìjì kan ló fi ń train ọmọ ẹ̀ pé wò ó tó bá ti dé sí àwọn kò ṣe wọ́n wèrè. How many of you are doing that? And that's why I laugh. Because we give birth to children, but we can't even the character of those child. We want it to be somehow. But at the end of the day, you are comparing them to people that were not even trained outside. The reason why Mohbad is like that is because his father trained him well. He learned to love. He gave his love. And you can see the same thing in Baba Mohbad. Even fact that the wife have said or the ex-wife have said so many things about him, he has not even come out to even put fire. And that's why we're still here because lady yẹn wò pé bọ̀bọ̀ yóò lè kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ pa mi kò bá jẹ́ ìgbà sọ kò sí nǹkan tí bàbá Mohbad lè ṣe. But now when he told them to pay, even if it is him ló mọ ẹ̀ bá mọ́mọ́ mi ẹ lọ jẹ́ you can see that the reality just set in. Kò sí bàbá yìí kò sí ó dà pé ọ̀nà tó fẹ́ gbé gbàgbọ́n àwọn kan kò yé wa. So how much does a man need to do? If you say you don't have husband now, you don't have boyfriend now, look at Mohbad's case. He gave his money, he gave his account, he gave everything he could give. Wọ́n dẹ̀ tó pàdánù. In fact, ó sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ kú. There was a video that gets to me when I listened to it. Only I don't know who he was talking to. Only me ìmọ̀ páwọn èèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi tó yìí. Only me ìmọ̀ páwọn èèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi tó yìí.
I think he was talking to Bella Smuda and some other guys.
ẹlẹ́dàá ò ní jà fún.
And àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò jáde ní ìsìn láti wá sọ pé àwa tá a nífẹ̀ẹ́ la jáde ní ìsìn. Ẹ wo, àwa la máa ń fi credence o, Bobrisky and everything, if not that women are following him, he won't get to where it is. Oh.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Some women give him accolade. And then they now come out and say, they now come out and say, me rocko, me boyfriend, kinika. But you are following someone that is actually destroying the fundamental way of you getting a boyfriend. You talk this, you do that. So we're all hypocrites. We don't know what we want. We want to be entertained. And then also, we fall into stupidity and we don't even know we are falling into stupidity. Some people follow blindly without even,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So people, they don't think, they don't have brain of themselves. They just follow crowd without thinking that this is right or wrong.
They just follow.
Very stupid people. They just... They can't even sit down and think.
If you attack one of their favorites like this, they will come for you. If they could use that same energy.
Ronú fún wọn ó yẹ tá bá ṣe ń rò ó yẹ kó lọ máa bá Wùnmí kó máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní pé ń gbọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọkọ ẹ̀ lóòótọ́ ń gbọ́ kí ló tó ṣe bímọ sí ilé
hospital kankan.
I understand. Àwa ronú fún wọn àwọn ló yẹ kó máa solve gbogbo puzzles yẹn.
My greatest fear is for my children. Because I don't want to mix my blood. I don't want to waste all these things I've done. Raise children to a certain level. And then now mix with someone that I do. And I'm going to use a story to back this up. I mix their blood with someone that will not take their life. There's a Nigerian doctor abroad. And he has a daughter. The daughter went to uni, finished her masters or whatever, finished her education. And then one way or the other, one stupid white boy came into her life. I'm sure the guy would have been like wondering, but maybe because they want to, you want them freedom, you want to give them everything. He let it be. Do you know the girl committed suicide? Do you know why she committed suicide? This stupid boy gave her herpes. Herpes. And this guy, the father that raised a child, sent it out to uni, gave her everything. All of a sudden, they've taken the light in front of him. So when you are raising your children and you know that you won't be following them up and down, you'll be making decisions for them. I beg, fight for justice. I beg, fight for justice. And you can clearly see that most of even these people that carry their children abroad to go and school, use Nigerian money. At the end of the day, their children come back as gays and lesbians. Their generation is finished. There are some generation we shouldn't allow to continue. That's a secret. So don't mix your blood with generation that will destroy your blood. We have to start to weed them out. We don't want to do with them. And that's why I want to know the people who is got my back when I'm not here. Imagine that something happened to your enemy right now. What do you think will happen to your children? What do you think will happen to things that you've put around, set around? It could be your own brother that would even send your kids to the main road. It could be your own sister that will chase them out. Okay, I think I've been given a restriction here. I think I'm going to calm down. I don't want to destroy Lenty's life because I get passionate sometimes. So I'm just going
that's why sometimes, sir, something you just have to say it in Yoruba. Something you have to say it in Yoruba language, sir.
Real truth of life.
Next time.
Yeah. No, mo fẹ́ ká máa ronú dáadáa. Mo fẹ́ ká máa ronú dáadáa. Because àwa kọ́ la máa fẹ́ mọ́ wa. Àwa kọ́ la máa bá wọn ṣọ̀rẹ́. Àwa kọ́ la máa bá wọn jáde. Àti ẹni sí ń bẹ̀. O dẹ̀ á fẹ́ kí ọmọ yẹn wá tọ́jú ẹ̀ tó bá dàgbà tó o bá ti rí nǹkan kan ṣe. But are you sure they will let that boy live or that girl survive? Báwo ló ṣe sure? Àti rẹ́ni tó yẹ pé ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ lówó, ó yá ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ lówó. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ rò pé ó fẹ́ pa owó yẹn padà bọ̀bọ̀ tó ní go-kada. This Indian guy that came to Nigeria to do go-kada. All pass America ni. Pàdé ẹ̀ ló pa lórí $5,000 or something ridiculous like that.
Can you imagine? Just $5,000.
Just $5,000. That is my problem. That look, only buy anybody for any amount.
news 2 days ago or 3 days ago ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kan ní north ó yá 3 million lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ then ó dẹ̀ pa ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn torí kó má lè dọ́wọ́ yẹn padà. Imagine that.
Àní brọ́dà mi mo láwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ tó lè débẹ̀ tó tiẹ̀ lè fẹsẹ̀ kan bẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ dúró pé kí fáàmù yẹn kó produce. Ibi tí fáàmà tó ti ń fi chicken tó yẹ kó fi 3 months àbí 6 months kù tó wù within 2 weeks tí wọ́n dẹ̀ lè mú drum táwọn táyà tó tóbi ìwọ ló máa kọ́ kú. Báwo bí chicken yẹn ṣe tóbi ìwọ ló máa kọ́ kú because o ronú ẹni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tó raise chicken yẹn o mọ̀ nǹkan tó fi sínú ẹ̀ bó ojú wọ̀ bíà tó wà lójú tiẹ̀ chicken ìtàn yẹn ló máa kọ́ pé. Ìwọ tó lọ ra ráìsì tó ní mo ti make kìnìkan tó mọ̀ bí ráìsì yẹn ṣe dáyé ráìsì yẹn náà ló máa pẹ́ because chemical ló fi ṣe ráìsì so àwa gọ́gọ́ à ń ṣera wa à dẹ̀ ń para wa. Do you know what many farmers are doing? Where you are running to make money, you are running to gather riches, you are running to do everything. But those farmers that you don't have control over, they are running to make money to poison you. They don't care. As long as it turns to money. How much are you willing to do to get that money? That is it. How far are you willing to go for that money? Who are you really ready to kill for that money? Because ibi tí wọ́n ní agbára tiẹ̀ dé lẹ́ńtẹ̀ lómi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o tí wọ́n bá ní ò lè gérí èèyàn àwọn èèyàn wà tó lè gérí èèyàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ibi tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ sọ pé o mọ̀yàn dé ẹlòmíì ẹni tó mọ̀ yẹn ẹ̀pọ̀n ọ̀gá tí ìwọ ò mọ̀ ló ń fà. Ọ̀gá tí wọ́n rò pé o mọ̀ ó mú ẹ̀pọ̀n lẹ́pọ̀n.
Yes sir ẹ wo story kan ní ọ̀dọ̀ Oríyọmí. That man, they are friends. They are 3. Then they went to Abalis to make because they are building church, so they want the church to get crowded and all that. Then Babalawo sọ fún wọn pé later wọ́n ní pé wọ́n láti lò kan lára wọn. Ọ̀rẹ́ mẹ́ta ni 3 tight friends, 2 men and 1 woman. Then Babalawo láti lò ìkan nínú wọn nínú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mẹ́ta yẹn.
Wow.
Wọ́n wá gé.
Mo gbọ́ story yẹn ẹ̀yin náà lè sọ story yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
No èmi kọ́ wọ́n gé orí ẹ̀ wọ́n ọkàn ẹni yẹn ìyẹn náà fi sẹ́nu ọ̀nà church tán sẹ̀ kọ́ yẹn ẹsẹ̀ méjì wọ́n fi sí pillar front church ọwọ́ méjì wọ́n fi sí pillar back church then the other remaining one they now put on the altar. Ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n o.
Wọ́n fọkàn art sí altar.
No wọ́n fi art sí ẹnu ọ̀nà church. Wọ́n fi ẹsẹ̀ méjì sí front pillar. Ọwọ́ méjèèjì back pillar. Then the remaining body from head to others one. Wọ́n wá rí mórí altar. Then who knows wípé ọ̀rẹ́ lè dára wọn. They are friends o.
So that's
after that. The other 2, they had to marry each other so that the secret will not come out. At the end of the day, say secret to jáde.
Ó jáde.
You see? No matter how. And those are the situations that we are trying to prevent so that it won't continue to happen in our side because the way Nigeria is going now is too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Àwọn ọmọ tó tẹ̀ tó ń sìn yìí, Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè gbà wá.
All these our children now we have to be very very careful.
Imagine.
And these people they are not even this one too they are because they asked the man how old are you? I think he said he's 45 years or so. And they did that thing when he was 30 something I think so. Because they did that thing maybe 7 years ago.
Ọlọ́run ti náwọn branches káàkiri.
Yeah, only 3 branches. Then they say he had 2 children. One living abroad. One is living in Nigeria with them.
Exactly. Mo gbọ́ story yẹn. Ní eléyìí náà ni mo gbọ́ story yẹn.
Yeah, you see. So trusting people or friend or whatever and àwọn ọmọ wa tá ń bí sìn because I can try best wa. But it's a more that I'm a miss pẹ̀lú ní school and
no
not
matter
that.
how òun náà máa lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ òun náà because nǹkan tó ń claim nísìnyí pé òun kọ́ lòun pa ẹni yẹn.
Pé babaláwo ló pa.
Wípé babaláwo ló pa. òun dẹ̀ ló lò ó.
Bọ̀ ìwọ ló fi ń gba owó ló ń náwó. Wà á ní babaláwo ló pa. Ó dẹ̀ ń parọ́ ni wọ́n because wọ́n bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wípé ṣé ìgbà tí wọ́n fún ní sleeping poison ṣé ìgbà tí babaláwo fún lọ́rùn ṣé o dí lọ́wọ́ màbí lẹ́sẹ̀ mú ní rárá o pé babaláwo nìkan ló ṣe everything and which is lie. But now after many years the truth now come out ó sì máa lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. So all these things we are doing today maybe our father máa jèrè ẹ̀kan sef because kátà wọn ṣe àwọn ṣe right thing ni I can say it 100%. All of us fighting for just for Mohbad truthfully we are doing so that our children or both children can benefit from it because we don't know where our children will go tomorrow. Then the other side of the people, whatever they are doing today, because I used to remember things when I was in school during my secondary school time. Our English teacher, Mrs. Adedoyin, this about 30-something years ago. She used to say something every day before she leave the class. She would tell us that remember, whatever you do today, good or bad, tomorrow shall tell. Every day of my life, when I was growing up, I used to remember those words. This woman always say this every every day. She never miss it. That's why that's the thing that maybe they become a friend who are weak. No, don't let me do bad. Don't let me. Nobody is perfect in this life. Nobody is perfect, but try your best and be good, so that later, because we are hearing a lot of stories like tabani ẹlòmíì àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀sẹ̀ jáde wọ́n ẹ̀sẹ̀ ṣe tán fẹ́ lọ sáf lọ́mọ méjì kú sínú crash tálọ́mọ kan tí òbí kan nu wọn ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tí téèyàn mọ̀ ọlọ́run ní kànáà ọlọ́run kì í ṣe kànáà bó tẹ́lẹ̀ tí bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn ẹlòmíì èèyàn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ti ṣe sẹ́yìn tí tọ́lọ̀ wá dúró dè wọ́n nígbà tó yẹ pé kí ni ẹ̀ máa dùn wọ́n wọnú egun ara láti wá ṣe fún wọn. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe òṣìlẹ̀ ní ìsìn àti justice and by the grace of God gbogbo wọn náà máa rí ìpùsẹ̀ ọwọ́ wọn. Gbogbo wọn pátá kò sí kankan wọn tó máa lọ scot free àbí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ lókè lókù. Nǹkan kan náà ṣe kó tí pé àníṣe.
Let me not come in this final thoughts before I this. So ọ̀rọ̀ yìí gangan ló máa ń ṣe ní kàyéfì gangan. And I would let you understand where I'm going to. Kí ló pa Mohbad? Ikú kí ló pa Mohbad? Why did Mohbad have to die? Ṣé Mohbad ò fẹ́ gbé ọmọ lẹ̀ ló ṣe kú ni? Ṣé nítorí owó ẹ̀ ló ṣe pa ni? Ṣé nítorí ó fẹ́ fìyàwó ẹ̀ ló ṣe pa ni? So until we start to understand that did he beg as they were killing him? Was he crying for help? What were his last statements?
My brother,
I know if I go deep this, I might get people emotional. Let me not do it, but that was my final.
It might be more than that. It might be more than those things you mentioned, sir. It might be more than that.
There's a lot I want to put to this, but it puts people under a bit of they start to think deep. I don't know, why. But I want us to think about it. Because only ọ̀rọ̀ kan tí mo gún dání. Bàbá Mohbad ní òun fẹ́ lọ bá ọba Ìkòròdú láti lọ bá ọba kejì. For kí ló dé? Kí ni nǹkan náà tí ọmọ ẹ̀ lè ṣe tí ò gba ìdáríjì? Kí ni nǹkan tó lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé àfi tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ bá bọ́? Kí ni nǹkan tó lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé it does not deserve to be alive? Kí ni nǹkan tó lè ṣe tó jẹ́ pé àwa fi di aṣọ wa di Ọlọ́run? And I'll tell you, let me just give you a simple narrative of what happened. And this advice too is going to go from men. In as much that kì í ṣe pé mo fẹ́ castigate obìnrin, please, we're all raising.
I understand.
We're raising sons. And once your son.
Our time support justice for Mohbad. Obìnrin ìka ni.
Yes.
Àwọn ọ̀kà ló ń support anti-justice yẹn. Àwọn ọ̀kà.
Once tábà lè jókòó káàrò dáadáa because nǹkan kan tó bọ̀ bọ̀ ṣe tí ẹ fi pa ṣé mo pé Yorùbá lè bẹ̀bẹ̀ kó ní ẹgbọ́n ọmọ yín kó dẹ̀ sá lọ. Wùnmí lè ní pé owó tí mo ti gbà nínú àkáǹtì mi lè fi lẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ ti bá ẹni tó ní bàbá bébì lọ mo ti bá dáadáa lọ. Ó lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. You understand? She could say anything. And, Mohbad could count his losses. But, well, again. But why did he have to die? Sorry. Why did he have to die? And when they were doing it, was he begging for his life? Because I know he must have been begging. He had said it online, pé mi ìfẹ́ kú. I don't want to die. Also, I don't know anyone that thought pálí ayé tó fi gbogbo evidence ilẹ̀ pé ẹjọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kó pa mí mo fẹ́ gbélé ayé mo love ilé ayé ẹjọ́ jẹ́ ń gbélé ayé ẹ̀dẹ̀ pa.
And apart from that, ó tó fi voice note ilẹ̀ wípé if you kill me, you cannot kill the whole of my family. If I die today, you are the one who kill me, and if you kill me, you can't kill the whole of my family. I know they will fight for me.
Because nígbà yẹn ọmọ family to refer to. Let me tell you what happened. Story because I don't want to bore people or make you feel down. I'll tell you the story of Mohbad. The main thing is, according to how I'm going to write it, this boy was a young entrepreneur person, was a carpenter. He was given a trade by his father. In fact, Yoba musician would have been one of the best carpenters in Nigeria.
Yes.
That is something that we can associate to his father. You understand? But the guy wanted more. He strived for more. And the point is, he now found himself lẹ́nu kìnìún. Ẹni kìnìún tó find ara ẹ̀ yẹn, ó wò pé òun ṣe lè ṣe ayé kọwọ́ bọ̀ kó kọwọ́ jáde fast kó yọ nǹkan tó ń lè yọ kóun náà bẹ́ kúrò ń bẹ̀. Which he did. Owó yẹn ti wà nulẹ̀, ó ti ń kó owó yẹn jáde, but you know what? Owó yẹn was not coming to him. Owó yẹn was going to ìyàwó ẹ̀. And me lè pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ girlfriend ẹ̀. I don't know at what point that thing happened. It must have been ìgbà tó sign contract yẹn. I don't know if he didn't have an account for him to put his partner's name onto that account. I don't know how that happened. Ó lè pé wọ́n lò fún un náà ni. Wọ́n lè fún kankan bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Lọ́dọ̀ sojú lásán náà ni, kò ń sojú lásán.
Nǹkan tí girlfriend yẹn rí nìyẹn. Because girlfriend yẹn fẹ́ change manager yẹn by force. Ó fẹ́ control bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn all into. You have to understand that gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó wá sí láì bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ó lé wọn dànù ní o. She wanted to have a full control.
Even though Darosa and Co. One need good relationship.
No, they have to go through that girl to be able to reach whatever. And you can understand that before Malians and Sunku Etishelo, 10 years I don't know him since 14 years old. Even 10 years at age 14. Let's just leave
that's
that.
14 years old. Imagine.
I don't know which parents would listen to that and say, oh yes, I'm meeting 1,000 fair lati 14 years old. You can see that it doesn't really. So me, I would say that they really started because ìgbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kọrin, wọ́n ní náírà ló gbọ́mọ fóun. Alájà ni, because at the end of the day, you have to know that there's a Muslim in that family. Wunmi is from a Muslim background.
Wunmi is from a Muslim background.
Only Naira ló gbọ́mọ fún mi. Only I think it was 2020 or whatever. He joined Maramali 2019. So we're talking about ọmọ tó ti wà nínú Maramali's house starting pass káàkiri. Mohbad wá débẹ̀. He must have got there as a virgin. May God help me if I'm, not sure. But I feel that ọmọ yẹn ti smart jùlọ. Gbogbo àwọn àtàwọn sọ pé ọkùnrin náà làwa bí nìsín. Kọ́lọ́ máa jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ wa pàdé ẹni tó máa smart jùlọ.
Àmín Jésù.
Àmín.
Ọmọ yẹn smart jùlọ tó yẹ pé ọmọ yẹn ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ inú ilé yẹn.
ọmọ yẹn I won't be surprised tó bá jẹ́ pé òun ló dájàlẹ̀ láàrin Mohbad àti Naira Marley because Naira Marley kò fẹ́ máa jẹun lọ ni even though it too òun náà kò fẹ́ máa jẹun lọ ni pé mo ti rí ẹni tí mo lè máa lò.
Wùmí ló dájàlẹ̀ Wùmí ló dájàlẹ̀ láàrin
ló dé lóògùn pé ẹja change manager ẹ jẹ́ ká ó ń sọ tẹ́ bá gbọ́ statement ó ní ẹ̀mí mo ní pé kó má sign ìwọ tó o ní pé kò lè sign pé wọ́n á tán print will ìwọ náà ló tún ní kó má sign. At what age?
Òun ló force manager yẹn fún Mohbad ló ní kí Mohbad change manager.
And you see that even manager they were having sexual intercourse. Tí Mohbad náà ká wọn. And let me now tell you ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti wá le gan nǹkan tó wà lórí Mohbad sí ó pọ̀ gan-an because ẹ bá mọ̀ pé pẹ̀lú bí Wùmí bá máa ṣe máa discuss gbogbo àwọn olóṣó tó bá ń discuss Mohbad náà máa ka sára ìtura ọjọ́ ṣe ẹsẹ̀ by cloud ni o gbogbo àwọn chairman tó bá fẹ́ bá Wùmí sùn tí Wùmí arrange kékeré kan gbogbo ẹni Mohbad náà máa rí lórí kíní ẹ̀ o.
Nítorí ẹ̀ ní bọ́ yẹn fi fẹ́ sá lọ.
Fóònù yẹn ọ̀ lè gbé jáde nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ is very incriminating and I'll tell you that why Mohbad died is not just because of nítorí ó fẹ́ gbọ́mọ sá lọ àbí nítorí pé bóyá there's one big information in his hand.
There's more to it.
There's a big information in his hand that if they leave him they don't know where that information can come out through. You understand what I'm saying? So ìgbà tí Wùmí rí pé òun manage láti change manager now they have him red-handed. Is in between them. There's no way. You can imagine him leaving Malian's house and him living with Malians. 15 of them in his house. Aláti máa fura gan. Because aláti máa fura gan. There's no point if you're going to bring children to this world and their life is just going to be cut short. There's no point. And the thing is, we all pray that go and look at how many men, how many boys are in the prison. How come loco? Boya ke koko para lobe no. You have to understand that the society is against men anyway, and then we can see that we're proving it to Baba Mohbad as we're showing so much hatred as a man. He is a man. Do you know how much men have been attacked? Do you know how much masculinity is being attacked? You can see what happened to VDM. Just mention the wrong thing, oh boy. Even if they're doing it, they'll carry you. Mention the wrong thing. And the point is, the reason why we're all feeling this way, even though we're abroad, you can see that even abroad is changing. And I think people have that clearing call to go back home. But you don't want to go to an environment where, so next minute. Next second. In fact, only get to water, ko gbogbo ẹ̀, ko lọ́mọdọ̀, ko ní gate man, ko ní driver, ko ní kwepa àwọn gan ló máa ṣe kú pẹ́. So problem wa ni pé àwa go mọ how much danger we put ourselves in. Ọ̀rẹ́ tó ṣe pé kíní pé o fẹ́ help, ó lè jẹ́ pé ó ló máa fi nǹkan sínú tó máa poison the drink. Look at some boy that wanted to travel. Look at the guy that wanted to travel and they poison him. Who is got your back? Who is got your back? Ẹ̀gbọ́n ń pa àbúrò ń pa ẹ̀gbọ́n, ìyá ń pa. It's just ridiculous. And you can see the combination of ikú ilé yẹn nísìn àti wárí. We have seen the ikú ilé tí bàbá sọ níbẹ̀rẹ̀. You can see a mother that said, wọ́n ti bẹ̀ mí, mo ti gbẹ̀bẹ̀. Ikule. You could see the girlfriend that still said, I was cooking jollof rice. Jollof rice, must say.
Jollof rice, babo. Indomie. She can't cook anything other than Indomie.
You could see the junior brother that said, I only went to return his phone at 12 o'clock. So he won't go to move as ransom. That statement alone, Mohbad would have called for help. So ìwọ ló tún mú fóònù ẹ̀ sọ́wọ́.
Why tó ṣe return phone yẹn?
Wọ́n ti pa tán. Ẹ fọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ fún mi pé mú fóònù ọwọ́ ẹ̀ wá ni ẹ fọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ kí lẹ sọ.
Wùmí jẹ́ pé ẹnu ní normally confam that Wùmí máa ń ó ní kòkò tó máa ń gbé sábẹ́ bed gbà tó fi wà ní Mala house.
Ẹ jẹ́ wá yan for
Mala house ńkọ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ yan for
ọmọ yẹn very diabolical human being.
This life kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe tó mú gbé o. You understand? And I want to compare some things for you. Ẹ wo Bọ́lá Ìgè. Ẹ wo Funsho Williams. These are people that died. Till now, no justice. We don't even know.
Today.
Ẹ wá wo ọmọ carpenter. From Ikorodu. Ó wá ń da gbogbo ilé ayé rú. Ẹni tí ò ní connection. Kò ní connection. You know, how can you be so blessed that you've never been to a country, but your poster is on their billboard?
I can't believe you.
All over the world.
How blessed are you?
It's too much.
Tọ́ba léèyàn lóròró lórí ìgbà míì gan tẹ́ bá wò ọmọ táwọn ẹlòmíì gbé káàkiri èṣù lọ gbé káàkiri tọ́. I'm going to leave it here. I just want to sharpen some people, and I believe I might have. You guys have sharpened me too. But come on, the people mi nìkan mo kàn sọ̀rọ̀ kí lẹ́yìn máa lọ lé mi dànù. I'll leave it there. So please, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And have a very lovely day.
We don't follow Mr. Duku. We follow Mr. Duku.
I will follow back as long as I too get to a point to come out like this. I would, because we need to support everybody. We need to keep coming out. As long as you're choosing truth, I want to stand on truth, and you have a child or children, my dear, you need to join this cause. You need to join this cause and follow you. You need to, and you need to know who you surround yourself with. Community and creating it. Community, and that is what has been lost. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbà táwa ń dàgbà, o ní láti uncle neighbor ló máa sọ fún ọ pé wọ́n máa worry. Àárí ẹ̀. But listen, how many of you do that to your own neighbor's child? In fact, you don't even look at as long as tí ọmọ tèmi àti tèmi tó bá ti wà ọ̀rá in fact. Tí bá ṣàtì. Kọ́lọ̀ máa kó má pa omi ẹkún sínú láìfín lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín Jésù.
Gbogbo wa o.
Hatred. Ẹ wo. Ẹ jẹ́ fílẹ̀ for now, so that at least so other people can contribute. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to express myself. I don't always come up, but I always prefer to come up once in a while. It was that lady that came up that made me, do this. But Ejo, whoever I've offended or said anything wrong, please just look at that. This is just a new guy that's joined Mohbad's family and is also looking for justice. So we're all going to do this, and we will achieve it. No one should lose hope. Don't lose hope.
Amen.
Money, get your popcorn. This guy has come like Jesus, whether you like it or not. If you're still believing that Jesus is your church, forget it. Mohbad is my own Jesus right now, because right now,
yes. Omo carpenter ni na, omo carpenter ni
Jesus. He's a carpenter's son, and it's proving that has not happened in my own lifetime.
Duke, sir.
He is the Jesus of our time, and he's trying to change
Duke,
something.
sir, please, can I say something, please?
Thank you so much.
I came back up because of something you said, and I wish you can buttress more about that, because I've been thinking.
Yes, your network is not good. The loner, or maybe it's on call or something. But okay, another thing. How sure are we that Darosha is Mama Mohbad's young brother? Because I've been thinking that. So, me personally, that boy, is it truly Mama Mohbad's young brother? People, they should investigate that side too.
Yeah.
Because everything.
Yes, sorry. Go on. I just wanted to add to what you were saying, because there was a time she was saying
You said
she said she was pregnant she was 3 months pregnant before she came back with Mohbad's pregnancy. So I think it was Darosha's pregnancy that she came back with, because how can a woman be that shameless to say, the kid I had for you 27 years ago, he's not for you? So I'm thinking she was trying to bring in Darusha as her son, because if you can remember, we thought Adura was 16 years old. We thought Darusha was like younger or something. It was the dad that corrected us. And there
They
was a TV
say Darosa
interview.
and Mohbad is just 6 months different.
Yeah,
According
you know that no, you know there was a TVC interview where the dad did, and they asked him twice, and he said Darusha is Mohbad's blood brother, and he said it twice. And then when at the burial as well, people were saying, "What is the uncle doing at the burial?" But when you think about it, maybe if it's the brother, then that's why he's there. Half brother, or is it half brother or step brother or something? I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you see, I've been taking it. That boy is not Mohbad. It's not Mohbad young brother. No, even their son name is not the same. The boy's son name and Mohbad's son name are different. You understand? So everything, all this thing is like they planned everything on this boy head for a very long time, and he did not know. You see, he did not know that he was surrounding himself by a lot of enemies until they killed him. What was his offense? We want to know. What was his offense? What made them kill Mohbad? And who killed Mohbad? That's what we are asking for. Is that too much to ask? And some people that are somewhere siding nonsense, talking rubbish. Those people that God will punish them. Their judgment is on the way. Because we are not stupid and we are not like, okay, they say, like me now, it's been long that I come up to talk like this because I don't have much time, but today I'm home and I have the time. I can stay from the whole day for this justice for Mohbad. I just pray all our effort doesn't go just like that. God must give us the justice we have been asking for the past how many months. Now, if you ask them, they will tell us that no, we must wait for police to do their things. That's the only thing. All those are the justice have in their mouth. They wait for police to do their thing. The police that we all see, that we all know that they've been compromised. Now we have to wait for them till when? So anything they tell us, we must believe them. Whereas this case, even though if you are not a police, even 10 years old boy, if they tell him all these stories, he will point out who killed Mohbad. I will point out those are the people that know about his death. But we just waiting the same because they are police. Okay, let's wait for them. Let them bring their own conclusion. But now they gave us 10 weeks for autopsy and everything to come out. Now they had another 4 weeks. So how long are we going to continue this? If we talk, they will say, why are we talking? Why are we a police? If we ask them to bring evidence, they will tell you go to the police station. Yeah? That man have said it all. At
God
least.
help us. God help us. Wow.
Yeah, now it's God now. We are praying to God. And we too must do our own quota also. I mean, my own thing, the thing is paining me. I want anything that will expose Lagos State government.
Yes.
And they are doing. I want anything that will expose those useless police. Those police that Mohbad went to for the petition. The police that Mohbad went to with Mohbad cops and they rejected him with the police, everything. And those mortuary that Mohbad went to and they refused to take him Mohbad body. All those people must be investigated. Why? They will ask them, why did they reject? What, even though if somebody doesn't have a police report, whatever, you know that this boy is a star. This boy is a star. Everybody knows him. Even the mortuary, you can't say that you don't know it's Mohbad. You can take him in till the next day. Why are they rejecting him? Why have they rejected Mohbad? They have to say, they have to tell us what happened. Why they rejected his corpse not to enter their mortuary. Now they are telling us because no police report, no whatever, no what force. No, not in every case. You have to present a police report before they will take in people's body. What about those people that they just die on the road? They don't know. In where I live here, if somebody die on the road, we don't even know his family or whatever, they will take him and put him in the mortuary for people to go and claim him. Why Nigeria is always different? They are just doing it like as if there's no law in that country. And there's law. If you know how to go about, there's law in that Nigeria. Unless you don't know how to do your things. Now they are making the world to be looking at us and laughing at us that look at the Nigeria, the death of Africa, see the way they are doing things. And you see why this case is paining me? Because even on this platform on TikTok, there are a lot of people all over around the world coming out to comment and say everything and say their things there. And now they are seeing some other Nigeria doing otherwise. They will be thinking like, is this how Nigeria stupid? Is this how stupid we are in that country? Like some people, they see the truth and not the truth, but they see that this is the truth, but still they are still dodging. They are dodging the truth and say whatever they like in their mind, and they think everything is cool. No matter what you do today, all of them, everything they are doing today, even those ones that are using it to cash out, they are using it to make money, all of them will pay for it. And this way we get the justice. No matter how it takes us, we will get it. It won't be long. Very soon, everything will come out. Everything shall come out. But there's a lot of things, there's a lot of loopholes that they have to check on this case. Like this Darosa, I'm not sure is Mohbad's younger brother. That's number one. Number two, that boy Liam might not be Wumi's son and Mohbad's son. Two, that's another thing. People should take notes.
That's very true. Wow.
Yeah, people should take notes.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Miss Bali Akins. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good morning. Can someone else talk?
Yeah,
I'll join you.
I can hear you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sister Bosumbola.
6 a.m.
Yes, Did. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Which way Nigeria? Or which way Nigeria?
Justice must prevail, none. We must get the justice. We want new Nigeria. And
Amen.
I know new Nigeria is possible. New Nigeria is possible. New Lagos State is possible. New all of us is possible. Justice we must get to. And those people going behind these justice people perpetrating evil, they should stop it, or else the spirit of Mohbad will deal with them. And I know it's dealing with them. Before it shows them more evil, more havoc, they should stop it. So I just came back from work, not work long, and I've been on the platform. I need to rest. Okay.
Forgot muted. Thank you so much. God bless you, ma. Me, I'm just so drained with all this thing going on. Yesterday hearing about.
Don't worry. Did you are doing good. You are doing good.
No, you know what they said about the kidnapping yesterday that they said they will be kidnapping younger people now, and then now being told that Baba Brekete is saying, "Don't call me, I'll call you," like a man dumping his girlfriend. I'm just tired.
No. Don't worry. We will not be tired. The justice we will get.
Amen.
We will get the justice. Don't worry. I know Brekete. We only need someone. If we have anyone, need CNN. We just need to take this matter to that place. We need to expose Lagos State and Nigeria government as a whole. We need to expose them.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Let we care how much it's going to cost us. We can donate.
That's why I believe in Brekete. Brekete, I believe he can take the matter beyond Nigeria.
I think they're trying to push this.
We only need someone that have direct link with Brekete. We just need to speak with him one-on-one, because Baba is in a state of dilemma right now, and he needs someone to escape him out of this trouble, out of this wahala, he has put himself through, because they want to force Adura on Baba's neck. And I know Baba will not accept and he will not agree. No retreat, no surrender. If Baba should jebure, and I say it again, if Baba should jebure, Adura will be the one to kill Baba at the end of the day. He will kill him. So it's better now. It's better. Adura already disowned Baba. It's better Baba too should just take his eyes away from Adura and let the justice prevail. That is just it. When Adura, let me tell you, by the first sitting, Adura will come up straight. You come out straight that I am not the Mbama. He will point out to the original Mbama. By the time he's looking at prison, he will know that Ewona prison. He will come out straight.
Madam Osun, you know what Adura is trying to do? It's like it's like some people somewhere tell him that don't worry, there's nothing will happen. Just take it upon yourself. Nothing, you are not going to any jail. You are going to make sure that nobody goes to jail.
I said it yesterday that if you terminate a pregnancy, you are going to jail. That is unborn baby. Let alone of you yourself. Let alone of taking someone's life. Either the person is related to you or not. You are going down for it, my dear.
You are talking. Okay, you know what? That years ago, that's one of my friends. He tried to commit suicide here. Then they rushed him. Thank God he survived. At the hospital.
I heard about the case.
He was telling me, even my friend was telling me, because when I heard the story, I did not believe in the first place. But when I met him myself, he told me everything. He said when he was in the hospital after they rescued him, he now said that one of the nurses now tell him that next time you are going to be arrested for trying to take your own life. Say this one, we just leave you. We just give you this one. Say no problem. But if you try it next time, and we come and rescue you, after we treat you and you are fine, you are going to be locked up. Talk less of you take somebody's life. Eh? So because Nigeria, I can't say there's no law. There's law and everything in that country, but some people they don't know, and some rich people they thought they can do everything and go away with it. But this Mohbad case it will teach them a lesson they will never forget in their life. And this Adura case, this one, that is, they asked him to take upon himself that is the one who embalmed Mohbad, and he accepts. It's going down. Another thing that people they don't understand, if they can lock one or two out of them, and that's what they've been preventing all this while, so that they don't want any one of them to be locked up. Because if they lock Adura up today, or they lock Darosa up today, the truth will come out. But they don't want that. That's why they've been preventing everything so that none of them will be locked up. Because if Mohbad is locked up today, the truth will come out. For I don't see this name clearly, so you can talk, man. When I was talking, you are trying to say something. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time zone, everyone. Yeah, I just want to say something regarding what you just said. You said, there is law in Nigeria. Which law is in Nigeria? The law that doesn't work for everybody, that work for the rich people and the politicians. We all know what's going on in Nigeria. Don't let us fool ourselves. We know what's going on in that country. You must know who is who. If you're not in the power of court, you can't do nothing. Nothing can be done in that country. But this time around, they've made a mistake, Even though I know the case is becoming tiring and everything, we just have to continue singing our slogan, which is no retreat, no surrender. They want everyone to get tired. They want us to get tired. That way we can just hands off the case. but it's not going to happen. Even if this is the only one or the last one we're going to do, we're going to make sure this boy gets the justice that he deserves. You said something a little while ago regarding Adura, that Adura wants, the people want Baba to Jebure. No, Baba will not Jebure. Baba will not Jebure. And you know the reason why? Adura was there when his brother was murdered. He was there. This is your blood brother, the person that came to this world before you. He brought you out of trenches and brought you to Lekki, where the rich people live, to come and enjoy the goodness of life. You're not working. You don't do anything. The guy was the one feeding you 24/7. I don't care who knows how this boy died. I don't care who was there when he was killed. You were there. You were his blood. His blood. Same mother, same father. So why would Baba wants to Jebure? Mohbad means a lot to his father. Remember one thing, apart from being a son, the man said, Mohbad was my friend. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? The man said, Mohbad was my friend. You know, they took his son away and they took his friend away. It's like the man is naked now. He doesn't have anyone. Who does he have now? No one. If not for us.
Nobody, only us.
If not for us, he does not have anyone. Almost 8 months ago, or was it in December or January, when Darusha posted something on his Instagram page saying that he was the one that embalmed Mohbad because, he did it when his father died and they had to pull salt on him to preserve him. And now, because the table has turned, you decided to shift the blame on Adura. And Abosede stood there why all this was going on. Mohbad is already dead. You already lost a child. For me, I'm still doubting that woman. I don't know if she's actually the one that gave birth to Mohbad. I don't know, which I would love to know. Because I don't know how someone can lose a child. Even people that lose their baby, when baby is a day old or a month old, up till today, they still feel it. Not to talk of a 26 years old boy. And you're still acting like a lunatic. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. So if Adura wants to go down for it, let him go down for it. I don't think he knows what he's getting himself into. I don't think he knows. By the time he's going to realize, it will be too late for him. It will be too late for Abosede. And by then, he'll be crying, Josie fẹ́ pa mí lọ́mọ o, Josie ti pa ọmọ kan o, ó tún fẹ́ rán kan lọ sẹ́wọ̀n o. That's what she's going to be saying. And at that time, there's nothing Josie can do. Because Josie wants justice for Mohbad. If Abosede doesn't want justice for Mohbad, Mohbad wants justice for Mohbad. The man is not asking for too much. He just wants to know what happened to my child. What took the life of my son? I saw him on Saturday. He told me he was going to a show on Sunday. And then what happened? On Tuesday, you guys called me. So what took the life of the boy? According to Wumi, there are 15 people living in that house. So out of that 15 people, no one can come out to say, oh, this is what happened. No, Mohbad fell and hit his head, or something happened. They had a fight. Somebody accidentally hit him with something, or somebody accidentally stabbed him. No, Nobody could give us, what killed this boy. All we knew was they called the nurse. What was the reason for calling the nurse in the first place? They said he sustained an injury at the show. But according to the arm that we've been saying that they were showing us, that doesn't look like an incident that can take someone's life. No. As a matter of fact, if you look at Mohbad's body or all the videos we've been seeing so far, that boy has sustained so many injuries, and he didn't die from any of them. He did not. So that means something serious happens in that house for them to have called the nurse, because the police said he bled profusely. For someone to have bled profusely, that means that person sustained a serious injury. The blood must be gushing out of that person's body. But even the police, they didn't give us the details of how the boy bled profusely or what led to him bleeding profusely. They only said the injury is sustained at the show, which we all know that was a lie. That was a lie. I mean, the whole case has been messed up from the beginning. It has been mixed up. But whether they like it or not, the boy is going to get justice. Yeah, even if it's going to cost us our own sweat. Nobody will die. We will not die. The boy will surely get this justice. I know it's not going to be a justice that will come today or tomorrow. It might take a while, but we're gonna keep going. We will keep going. And when you guys were talking, I heard someone say that they said the results won't come out. We have to give them another 4 weeks. But I thought they said they're bringing the results to the next inquest coming up next Wednesday. So that has changed. Can someone answer that, please?
They always change their stories. Because what we heard before that, they gave us 10 weeks before. They gave us 10 weeks before. Yes. Then after the 10 weeks, they now added another 4 weeks. So next inquest now.
Yeah,
the result is coming.
They did say they bring in the pathologist on the next to the next inquest. Okay. Well, let's wait and see. Well, the next inquest is already here. It's next week, Wednesday, so it's less than a week now. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. And with Berekete, in the beginning, this is just my own, own thing. I'm not trying to blame Berekete for anything. In the beginning, I have so much trust in that guy, but the way when he called all those people, he called the time Baba was with him, and the way everything was going, the interview, when the police, what's his name? I forgot the guy's name. When he came out to say, the social media messed up the case. I don't know how the social media messed up the case. They messed up the case from the beginning anyway. So what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't have trust in Berekete to continue helping us going forward. I don't know. That's just my own thing. I might be wrong, but it seems like the guy is trying to back out of this case as well because of the people involved. Because there's so many things they're hiding. There's so many things they're hiding, and I don't know the reason why they will be shielding a nobody, because Wunmi is a nobody. Nobody knows Wunmi. Wunmi is a nobody. If not for Mohbad, we don't know Wunmi. She wouldn't have been in the limelight if not for Mohbad. So why would anybody be shielding Wunmi if there's nothing else behind it? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
shows, I don't know.
It shows that it's not Wunmi. It's not Wunmi we are fighting. Who is Wunmi?
It's not.
Who is Wunmi?
Thank you. Who is she? So I mean, me, I don't know. It's just the case. It seems somehow. It seems somehow to me.
The case
Seems
is
somehow.
big. The case is big. Brekete to be quiet all this while. To be quiet all this while. He
Well,
didn't even
it is
say
big
anything. He
because
didn't even say anything.
yeah, he hasn't even come out to say anything, you know. So, and now he's saying Baba shouldn't come to him. He will be the one to request for Baba to come.
Baba to come.
And whereas when
Baba to
Baba,
come.
yeah, when Baba went there, when they said, oh, they need 10 weeks for the results to come out, he said, okay, let's add 2 weeks to read. He added 2 weeks to read. It's been more than 2 weeks plus 10. Isn't that 12? Isn't that 4 months?
Yeah.
It's 4 months already now. So then what's gonna happen? So is he trying to tell us that he doesn't have the result too, or they didn't get back to him yet, or what?
The reason why
I don't understand.
we public should continue with our thing.
Oh yes. You know, we don't have to look in the way of Berekete. We just have to continue doing what we're doing in the right way, and at the same time, I mean, we should try and, if there's any way we can help the legal team, all our trust should be on the legal team right now to do the right thing for Mohbad.
That is why I've been clamoring for it. Let's write all this international outlets. Those maybe it can help also. Because if they try to analyze this case or do documentary on Mohbad, we will give them all the details they need. From the day Mohbad write the petition, everything that happened.
Exactly, which was what I told one of the people that was fighting for justice for Mohbad, you know, because he's very involved in this, you know, movement also. I told him last week, I said, is there a way we can, you know, do like a documentary of everything that happens to Mohbad, everything that transpired between Mohbad and Wunmi, and all the lies that Mama Mohbad has come out to tell us, and how Baba, you know, has been bullied and everything. If we can just compile everything together, yeah, if we can compile everything together and spread it all over the social media, and then get it to the media houses, you know, then, you know, it will go far. It will go far.
You go far.
So,
even Shirazi can take up the case on themselves.
Of course.
I've told Diary, I've said it on Papadano platform, I've told Mr. Lensi, because those are the people that they can help us get to these places.
I know.
You understand? If it is money, they should just tell us how much it's going to cost. The public would know what to do.
We'll fund it. Anything that is going to help the case. Anything that is going to help the case. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. You know, I mean, nobody is accusing anyone, but something happens to that boy in that house. Like I said, if it's a mistake, if it wasn't intentional, come out, let us know. Tell us. I mean, and if even if it wasn't you, if it was someone else, somebody needs to come out and say something. Somebody needs to come out and say something. But with the way the case is going, yeah.
It's God that want to expose them. In the beginning, if they came out, like we say, hey, please, Mohbad just fainted. I don't know what happened. You just fainted. Maybe something or whatever.